No, she did. She literally called herself a based queen. The self-guided ketamine therapy process. Right. Right. I was being racist to them, but this is all true. This is all true. All the lefties that don't like Destiny are actually evil and don't want to achieve anything. But it's just if they like Destiny, that means they're on the good side. Well, this doesn't sound any more above board than it did when I first started listening to this. You've done nothing to dissuade any concerns.
What if I told you that Steven regularly has said that Kyla, or NotSoErudite, is really good at debate and does a really good job?
Okay.
How would you feel about that?
Is he
amazing stuff? Great stuff. Kino, Cinema. Actually just totally knocked her around. Oh my god. Okay, guys. We have prime NotSoErudite content here. She's done some TikTok streams while she was on the Unfuck America tour, okay? This was a plan to follow Charlie Kirk around his Turning Point USA talks with Dean Withers and Parker, I believe, initially. But Dean and Parker were sort of bullied out or dropped out or something. I don't know quite what happened. And Destiny ended up picking it up. And obviously, despite Erudite laying out clearly that she would disavow Destiny if he recorded without consent, and that she wouldn't take him back unless he showed contrition and was apologetic and showed he was willing to improve, she has actually immediately, at the first opportunity, jumped on another business opportunity with Destiny, as everyone probably could have suspected, because she is truly just an unprincipled, worthless wretch. However, we have some hilarious stuff coming out from NotSoErudite recently. She's been obviously forced around Destiny more. My theory, I think everyone's read who's got any sense, that Destiny secretly hates NotSoErudite, and that despite her desperate attempts to be top sycophant #1, essentially a Ghislaine Maxwell, you might say, like the #1 to Destiny's operation. Despite all of that, Destiny still hates her and can't stand listening to her talk and thinks she's a total despite what she may claim. So we're going to take a look, first of all, at this Unfuck America tour TikTok stream, where she's at a Turning Point USA event, and she's had her tickets revoked because obviously they knew she was coming to fuck with them, I believe. I think that's what happened here. That's what I heard. I'm not 100%. I believe that's what has happened here. The tickets were revoked because they obviously were there to fuck with them. And not sorry that I snuck in anyway. And she's going to speak to some young conservatives at the TP USA event. So let's take a look.
I'll figure out the audio so like that. Actually, can you help me for a second? I need to get my tripod out. That's for the phone, so I can make this up. And then I need to figure out if it's quiet or not.
Place is quiet?
Huh?
Place is quiet? Yeah, here.
No. I need to figure out if they can hear me or if I need to plug in my mic. I need mic'd up right now.
Yeah, they basically have homes in Japan in the countryside that nobody lives in anymore. Like the old tenants have like passed away or whatever.
Thanks for the hearts.
And then
good. Here we are live at TPU. We've got Steven debating over there. Let's see if we can see him. We can hear. Good. All right, hold on. We got Steven live.
Oh no, he's actually there just doing debates.
You can't hear anything over there.
Why did I hear their tickets got revoked? Why did I hear their tickets got revoked? I thought Parry said that. I could be just falling for Parry talking absolute shit, to be honest. So I don't actually know if that's true. So don't take that as given whatsoever. Literally do not take that as given.
But if you want to watch that, it's at Digital Social Hour. And we're going to live stream.
Oh, this is outside, not inside the Charlie Kirk thing. Got you. Okay,
they canceled our tickets. It's going on to revoke tickets, so they revoked every single Unfuck America Tour content creator. And then I was like, probably won't know who I am. And then down here. Can you guys hear me? Can you hear me?
Okay, guys, Parry didn't spread misinfo. Okay, guys, Parry's cool, actually. Parry's all cool, actually.
Just basically pop that over and then stick it right in here. Barely. Okay, let's try this.
You want to just pop it over?
I just, okay, whatever.
Check, 1, 2, hello. Can you guys hear me? Hello. They found Destiny because we had him he had like glasses on, he was hiding, okay? Whereas I was not, because I assumed nobody recognized me. But if I get kicked out, it'll be live on the stream, so that's great. All right, we need an extraction plan, because I think what we'll do after we're done with the Stephen Myron conversation is probably Stephen and I will just walk around and talk to people until we get booted. I think that's probably the thing that makes the most sense. Yeah, you guys got CNN here, like following us. That's just intimidating. Why would you get kicked out? I don't know. They canceled all of
It's
our
like
tickets.
the fit is just crazy. Like it has to be said. It cannot be reiterated enough how fucking crazy the fit is. The fucking camo leggings and the fucking. Like, aren't these, like, I feel like this is, like, the meme, like, Amazon Basics, like, fucking transgender fucking leather socks, aren't they? Isn't this literally, like, a thing that gets posted? Like, it's that exact design. It's just, like, so bizarre. Like, you're dressing like a below 6 months on estrogen transgender. It's like 30-year-old woman.
I didn't expect that I would be the one that would blow our cover, so...
You're famous now. Okay, that's fine.
Is that okay?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. So what is a Destiny Erudite Recognizer doing at a TPUSA event?
Well,
I gotta say, aesthetically, very conservative. Although I've noticed that people here really wear their politics on their chest. Everyone's in like button-ups, like it's a work conference.
Yeah.
Is that like an idea? Or?
So the official dress code is business, like business casual. It's pretty loose. So I think you'll notice a lot of the younger guys here are coming in suits, like just dressing like they would to any other professional conference. But I know at other Republican events I've been at, like I was at the Michigan State Republican Convention, like everyone there was just wearing jeans and boots and like the graphic tees. I think there's some differences with like socioeconomic background, like whether you wear your politics on your sleeve or whether you sort of keep things understated. It's a generational thing where, you know, a lot of the boomers are much more ostentatious with their displays. I mean, there's just like a very wide cross spectrum of people here.
It's very nervous body language.
Socioeconomic status, so that's going to be reflected in what these things are wearing.
Gotcha. Okay, well, right now, the CNN team is about to start filming us as well. Is that okay with you?
Oh, yeah, that's perfectly fine. All right.
So CNN are here.
Why not? Why not?
So apparently, you told me about the Goypers. Was that the Netanyahu cutout group?
Yes.
Wearing America First?
Yes. So you have people, I will say, not everyone here in like an America First hat is a Groyper because it's also, you know, it was a Reagan slogan, it's a Trump slogan, but the Groypers are here. They're antagonistic to the event, really. So it's not like they're part of the coalition. They're here mostly sort of stir up trouble, to troll people.
Why? So one thing, I'll preface this. A lot of people on the left have a very, and I'll be clear, the right does to the left too. We have a very homogenous view of the right a lot of times. Now I don't, because I'm a based queen. However, a lot of people kind of view the right as like a global group. They see the Groypers as just all a part of it.
You're going and talking to this guy in a fucking... I'm based. I'm based. I'm actually based. Hey, conservative kids. I'm based. Did she call us that? Wait, I don't even... Can I double... Did she say based queen? Did she call... Can I just double check what she actually said there?
Mostly sort of stir up trouble, to troll people.
Why? So one thing, I'll preface this. A lot of people on the left have a very, and I'll be clear, the right does it to the left too. We have a very homogenous view of the right a lot of times. Now I don't, because I'm a based queen. However...
No, she did. She literally called herself a based queen to this, like, fucking college, you know, rightoid. Bro. It's, like, crazy. Like, it is actually like Steve Buscemi, skateboard over the shoulder. Yeah, Black Sun over the shoulder. You know, Iron Cross. How do you do, fellow conservatives? How do you do? I'm a based queen. How do you do? I was always going to do a Nazi salute. But that's the vibe. That's the vibe. It's like, I'm a based queen. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. What are you saying? The fuck are you saying right now? What is it? Look at wait. Look at the guy's face. Wait.
A lot of people kind of just view the right a lot of times. Now I don't, because I'm a based queen. However, a lot of people kind of view the
Oh my god. Oh, I knew this would be good. If only you knew how bad things really are. I knew this would be good, man. I knew this had to be good. This guy is like, obviously, this is a bit of, you know, like probably autistic. No, I never want to say autistic, but like, yeah, this is a nerdy guy. This is some nerdy conservative guy. And he's like, uh-huh. Holy fuck. This is awesome. How do I, you know, I want to get the perfect shot here. Production value is #1 right now, okay, guys? We need to get the perfect shot lined up with my camera. There we go.
The right as like a global group, they see the Groypers as just all a part of it. But one thing that I've actually noticed that's unique about Republican spaces is you guys tend to really push out Nazis, typically. Like, it seems like you guys don't fuck with them that much, even though you guys fuck with a lot of people that I'm not a big fan of. Obviously.
It's not them pushing out America First. It's that America First takes hard positions and then antagonizes against them with the rest of the conservatives, right? It's not the people like, oh, listen, we love Nick Fuentes and America First usually, but they're just too anti-Semitic. They're too anti-Semitic. We would love them otherwise. They're just too anti-Semitic. We can't have you here. No, it's like Charlie Kirk doesn't talk enough about Israel or Jewish power. How about all the groypers go to your event and start asking about it on stage and trying to make you say shit or alienate your base and like get spun up and wound up in a pretzel over it, you know, trying to justify how your worldview blames every minority group except Jews. That's basically like the game, right? It isn't like, I'm sure they'd be more than happy to accept America First if they'd play ball.
Yes. So part of it's about like one, like people in the Republican...
At this point anyway. I think initially America First were quite shunned. But everywhere except Daily Wire at this point pretty much is like, oh yeah, you know, Nick's not that bad.
Party genuinely reject like especially the most hateful stuff the groypers say.
Yo, thank you, Oomphy Killer, for the $5. I hate lib Melanie Mac. Also, you should do the Melanie Mac cat pose. I paid for that before. I don't know why you refused to do the cat pose I paid for. Thank you for the $5, and thank you for the membership, Private Half. Huge appreciate it. Thank you.
Like the groypers, I mean, they nominally share some views with the Republicans, but most of them are not really economically conservative.
Yeah, I am right.
Are they libertarians?
Well, most of them, I think, either have like no well thought out economic views, or they're effectively like national socialists. They aren't actually socialists, but they're more fine with, you know, they like anti-usury laws, they like strict regulation of finance. A lot of them are corporatist in like the classical sense, where like there's a strict role for capital and labor, and the state's supposed to oversee that. A lot of them like hold social views that are antagonistic even to the most conservative Republicans, and a lot of them are just very, very anti-Semitic to a point where it's like incoherent. Like groypers are known for being so anti.
Thank you for the $5, Orange Banana. Do the cat pose. I'm not doing the cat pose. Stop asking to do the cat pose. Don't donate for the cat pose. The cat pose isn't happening.
Anti-Semitic. That other people who themselves are anti-Semitic are like, Jesus Christ, can you guys knock it off? Yeah.
Okay. I have a question for you. If you talked about economic policy.
Yeah.
Okay, my biggest frustration right now with the right is how fucking stupid you guys are economically. Like, I would rely, like in Canada, right? Like the Harpers are fiscally conservative. They try to reduce taxes.
Why should you check grooming? This happens every few months,
okay? They do like the conservative thing.
Yes.
And then Trump's like, how about a bigger deficit, baby? Let's go. Pew, 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 pew. Let's destroy our economy with tariffs. Let's go. Pew, 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 pew.
Yeah.
Why?
So, I mean...
Do you agree with it?
Thank you for the $5, Tetris Chemist. I bet you and Stylo did the cat pose all the time.
I don't necessarily agree with it. It is a topic of debate in conservative...
Thank you for the $5, cat pose fund from Willie's Me 76. Thank you.
Circle. So, if you want the most developed view on this, there was a debate in the pages of National Review between Mark Antonio Wright and Dominic Pino, who are both like economics writers. Yeah. For them. So the question is, okay, we want to we want to reduce spending. We want to reduce taxes.
Okay.
But a lot of times you have the political capital to reduce taxes, but you don't have the political capital to cut spending. So if you're a Republican, you're facing those circumstances, what do you do? If we wanted to get rid of the deficit, like we want to shrink the government, but the only way to really shrink the deficit now is to raise taxes, give the government more money. So you're sort of in a situation where you're like, okay, do we cut taxes and say, later
well,
we're
Obama did it, right? Like Obama increased the cap, and then he actually hacked the deficit down in the latter end of the term, I think by half almost. Right? So Obama did it.
He did. So Democrats have done it, but we want lower deficits. We want to get rid of the deficit, but we also want to lower taxes and lower spending.
Sure.
So if you're in a position where you're between lower taxes on the one hand and deficit reduction on the other, that's a difficult trade-off. Different conservatives take different views on that. Like Milton Friedman, I think, was like starve the beast. Eventually, if you just cut spending, the government will have to get things under control.
Maybe the $2 scally.
I don't know if that's necessarily true.
I don't know why we would ever assume that. I don't know why we would assume that the government just will like, well, as long as we like hamstring it really hard, now it'll be functional.
I think there are problems with that assumption, but you also
it's like
don't.
Taking a runner and being like, gosh, this guy just can't sprint fast enough. You know what the solution is? cut his hamstrings.
Okay, well, very boring TikTok debate.
But Trump literally
just about
I agree.
Like, base level conservative versus liberal policy.
The way it works,
the reality is that most voters are not informed on the left and the right. Just to be very clear, what they want is to.
Thank you for the $1.99 Jinro, huge appreciated. $6.99 Canadian from Bargus. This isn't for the cat pose fund, but it would be cool if you did the cat pose. And we've got $10 from someone somewhere. Is this the place for cat poses? And then $2 from Butterflies, and she's written out a cat noise in text and then put an emoji of a cat. Thank you.
To be happy, to have a functional life, and to be able to afford their rent and their groceries. That's what most people want. They want to know that when
not
their kids
being
come to school,
pushy, but
safe,
it would
that
be
they'll come
epic.
home, that they're not going to become like disillusioned from them as their parents, which I would argue is a parent issue, not a government issue. But I don't think most people actually care about this. Like when I talk to my dad, and he's been voting red his whole life, he says this. But then I go, Dad, what's
I'm not
GDP?
saying the cat
He has no fucking clue. And I go, what's progressive taxation? He has no fucking clue, right? He has no idea about any of these things, right? So when they say, I want smaller taxes, all they mean is, I want to be able to afford rent, I want to be able to go on vacation, I want my kids to be happy, and I want them to do well.
So I'll make a couple points in response to that. First, I don't know how good of a correlation is between voters being informed and voters making rational decisions. I think that I'm a follower. Have you heard of Brian Kaplan's The Myth of the Rational Voter?
No, but I'm familiar with Julia Gaylett's the tyranny of IQ, essentially. How anyways,
I've never done cat pose. I've never done the cat pose. At no point have I done the cat pose. There's one edited image of me where someone has superimposed Melanie Mac's arms onto mine, but I did not do the fucking cat pose. Thank you for the $2, Umphy Killer. Thank you. Thank you for the $6.99, Josh Kosh. Kuihman doesn't answer questions about poses he makes in the privacy of his own home, or whether the poses resemble any sick animal. Okay, guys, enough about the fucking cat pose. Let's stop with the fucking cat pose shit, okay? Let's cut it out. No more cat poses. Then we'll talk about cat poses. We're done with the cat pose shit.
But the idea from a different way.
So the idea basically is, your vote's never going to make a difference, especially on the national level. You're never going to be in the position where it's your vote specifically choosing between the Democrats and the Republicans. So you have no incentive to do anything other than make an expressive vote.
But that's what the founding fathers intended. They knew everyone was going to be stupid. They knew everyone wasn't going to be informed, and they trusted the stupid voters to do right.
Not necessarily. So they had the Electoral College, which would have been not nominal as it is now. They would have had you vote for electors who are wise members of the community, and the electors go and make a decision on who the president's going to be. They did not have the senators directly elected. The senators were initially elected by the state legislatures, which was both to check on federal power and to check on the people. The original Constitution was
this is boring as fuck right now, and I don't necessarily disagree with what Erudite's saying about people not caring really about whether their taxes are higher or lower and actually care more about their perceived buying power, but sure. Let's skip in. Let's see. Parry told me what the good stuff was. So there's apparently a funny back and forth with Nick at some point. I think it must be here. I think this must be it.
Okay, so it'll be done soon? I was like, yeah. He says, okay. Can you just get me her number instead, maybe? And I was like, oh, well, I'm her husband also. And he's like, oh.
So they all just fucked off? That's so cringe.
That's not cringe.
Thank you for the $4.99. Thank you.
He was just trying to slide. My man. You're like 18 too. Yeah, that's funny. So yeah, he was they were waiting for a long time.
I know. I need to get faster at kicking people off.
Yeah.
What are you doing? You do political stuff mainly?
Yeah, debates. I like more political philosophy stuff. I don't really.
Destiny type?
Yeah, I don't want to sit there and be like, well.
What was that?
Philosophy stuff. I don't really.
Destiny type?
Yeah, I don't want to
They say Destiny type.
Sit there and be like, well, Rick Scott said this in 28.
What is she doing?
Which power to people who care about that?
Dude, her body mannerisms are just so weird. The way she moves all the time is just so odd. It does just come off retarded. It comes off hardcore retarded.
All gone, so they don't want to talk to me anymore. I guess I'll just have to go around. They didn't want to talk to me. They wanted to slide. They wanted to riz me.
Riz.
Did they think that if they just spewed retarded shit that I would be like, oh my goodness.
I don't know. Maybe they would have owned you in the debate and proven their dominance.
Sure.
Something like that.
Yeah. He'll go.
You want to debate me? I'll give you my hottest takes. Are you? Are you? So, did you vote for Trump?
What should I even say to this? No, but I'd probably say I did.
Well, you are. They can probably hear you.
It's already live.
It's fine. I'm just trying to like. I'm trying to figure out your worldview.
Okay, if you had voted, you would have voted for Trump.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah.
It's the same.
Okay, so I basically think, would you have regretted it?
Pepsi, I can see you just like schizo posting. Oh, he wants us to swing. He wants to whore out his wife to these guys. Pepsi, I can see you saying it repeatedly. That's not what I'm saying, Pepsi. You can go fire up your stream again and recover this if you want to just talk about how she's a whore and Nick just wants to be a cock and watch her get fucked by other dudes. I'm not going to sit here and rant about that. So do that on your stream. Don't cry. You're missing it. You're missing it. You're not making the exact jokes that I want you to make, that I would make on my stream. I don't care, Pepsi. I don't care.
Oh,
okay. Actually, I do want to interview you.
Yeah. You go for it? Yeah. Cool.
Okay.
Can we get you in front of the stairs again?
No, we were like super in the way of everyone. Let's
They can figure it out.
It's also really hot right there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I'm like
I think
sweating.
like that area more AC maybe.
Well, they want to see Tiny in the background.
Right. Oh, they do? Okay. I don't know if there's any world where you're going to be able to see it.
But there's plenty of moments where they say things actually about their relationship explicitly that are very embarrassing. The whole stay-at-home Spartan thing, for instance. You don't need to sit here and come up with schizophrenic reads of, oh, he's trying to pimp her out right now. There's no need to even do that. It's bad. The reality is bad enough.
See it eventually. Also,
It's Destiny. He's right there.
no, it's live on YouTube.
Well, that's the thing, Stylo. One of the things Pepsi has sent me is actually her having, like someone having a bad take on immigration or something. That's one of the things he sent me. So it's funny you say that, actually, Stylo. We are going to skip to that debate. So this guy comes over. This guy comes over.
Here. Why'd he leave? He had to go do a debate. He's debating Tiny right now.
Yo, I'm busy, Lawson.
Yo, I'm busy. That's awesome. That's awesome. I go,
I'm ready whenever, by the way.
Okay.
I'm ready whenever. This guy's awesome.
Hold on. I'm getting brain tired.
Yeah, I'm busy.
Let me grab some
I'm
water.
ready whenever, by the way.
Are you relocate or are you on a fucking bed?
I'm just brain tired.
Actually,
I just need some
fucking
water.
based.
All right. Is that your hat?
He's mugging the camera as well.
Do you do content creation or
Or
anything?
farming.
Sure. I used to be a professional League of Legends player, so I've just streamed on like Twitch, YouTube, but
Sick.
I don't do it anymore.
What did you? Who's your guy?
Champion,
Yeah.
Nunu Arcade, if anyone plays League.
Okay.
Not bad. Impressive.
Challenger.
Very nice.
Sickle. So you're mentally ill. So.
Yes.
Gotcha. And what role?
Jungle.
Which jungle? Oh, you're like
The worst of the worst.
the worst.
Yes.
Yeah. Garbage human, actually. Okay. So what brought you here today?
My friend kind of dragged me
dude.
along.
Now she's pretending to know about League of Legends. Pretending to know about League of Legends to try and get some common ground, get some rapport with conservative teenagers. Yeah. Jungle's the worst, right? Am I right? Jungle's the worst. Am I right? How do you do, fellow kids?
I was gonna come. I've never been to something like this. I go to school in Mississippi, and I just wanted to see how things are.
Okay, so one thing that was interesting that we were talking about before we got interrupted was.
I think you guys are going to pick up a lot of background noise now.
Oh, okay. Oh, there's Steven. Well.
Oh, they want to see Steven.
He's disappearing. Okay.
Just two bros.
Just a couple
Two
of
besties.
guys. Two besties hanging out. Okay. So one thing that I thought was interesting that we were talking about before is that we got to keep moving. Sorry, that group was lying behind
you're good.
us. Was that you basically said if I had voted, I would have voted for Trump, and you're disappointed now. Okay, so I feel like we very rarely get to hear that, and there's a really big fight going on in like my social circle right now. So there is a girl who voted for Trump, and she can't decide if she regrets it.
Oh, this is about Tully.
I'm
Dude, my social circle. So yeah, dude. I'm like, I'm convinced that she messaged Hodge. I think she messaged Hodge. I think. Because that was the panel on Live and Learn, right? Was Tali being on there, being questioned about whether she regrets voting Trump or not.
Why do you regret it?
Immigration, primarily. Maybe even almost always. If I had to narrow it down, it's just immigration, war with Iran.
So do you think he's not reporting enough? Are you unhappy with how he's doing
reporting
it?
almost none, yeah.
No, it doesn't prove it, but I'm just, that's where I lean. That's where I lean.
Significantly more.
Gotcha.
10x at least, yeah.
Okay, 10x. Okay, so you are disappointed in Trump because he's not doing enough. How do you feel about like tariffs and stuff like that?
Well, they should have been implemented better. I almost feel like they were intentionally implemented poorly, so they had a good excuse to get rid of them.
But why?
Why what?
Why do that?
Why implement tariffs?
And then, well, why implement tariffs?
Oh, because it's people in his camp that didn't actually want them. So like you have to play along with Trump.
Yeah,
you know, you have to make him feel appreciated and that you love him and that you're with him. So they played along, and then they're like, actually, this is not going so well. The bonds are going bad. I don't care that much about economics. I just don't know enough.
Gotcha. That's
but
fair.
Vaguely pro-tariff, yeah.
Okay, so you want all the legals out.
And way less legal immigration.
Okay,
Those
I
are
don't
my two big
know.
issues, yeah.
Way less.
We really don't care about
Yes,
this. We're watching
correct.
Flight 1
Why?
Because it's undercutting American wages. They're glorified slave labor because they're beholden to their employer, while also ruining the housing market for Americans, undercutting tech worker wages. There's really no bigger issue.
Than immigration. So
yeah.
How do you feel? So a common counter is going to basically be like, America's kind of built on the backs of immigrants. That's like what this country is.
We're waiting for one
Einstein,
moment.
Like
Okay,
some of
it's
the best
one moment.
Technological
Einstein came here
advancements.
in the 1940s.
So immigrants
America
then
had existed
based.
for 200 years. Sorry?
So immigrants then based, now no.
No. Like I'm primarily Irish.
This guy's retarded immigration.
There was no American. No,
we're just here for
lost.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, like, well, Americans and the British, but nobody else.
Just like try to conquer America. Immigration also.
Something
So then
worse.
why did?
It's founded by colonies and then very
Yeah.
well educated. Like what?
They're different than me, and I don't want to live with. I don't want to live in. I've been to Alberta. Yes. I would. Country.
They must be
In America. Okay, then. Right.
in the case of India.
The makers already
Benefit from
my life is why
wage depreciation, about
I don't undercut. So who is the benefit from the
revenue that they generate in the taxes,
making a living wage?
roads, and other just grab
No?
the bag.
Here? It must be here.
How it's the business's fault.
It's okay. Yeah. You're talking about like wage. Yeah.
So they all completely
No.
are Americans
Yes, but the wage of small business is typically an hour to get afford that.
short term. This makes is
Sure, right. That's people. We should not have writing their
because we have
more from the West.
at all.
For say, I developed.
In 2nd, 2025.
Yes. Would maintain their job, of course.
Okay, so this type of labor.
It's not
Because
about reducing this type of labor. It's about paying them their fair.
how does it get to who decides the wage? To increase the supply.
Why science and like.
Right, we'll watch him here.
methodologies.
This should be fine.
I'm
One
assuming
moment,
that you're not
hopefully.
opposed to science.
No.
Yeah. You're a leaguer.
Which one
You can't be.
It's not running away. It's just, there's
Bottom 10% of wage earners and the top 10%. What are you trying to say about the H1Bs?
Sorry.
Saying the H1Bs are like the top 10% of wage earners
Typically, yeah.
are being high.
Systems that economics works.
it's just a mannerism.
Oh wait, here we go.
Undercut
Okay, this is it. Here we go.
workers, Like immigrants.
Okay.
We're here.
But that's bad.
Okay.
I'm just saying, I'm not mad at immigrants for it.
What you're saying here is
My problem isn't immigrants. My problem is businesses mistreating their workers because
Okay.
they can, and the government allowing that to occur.
Okay, so you're for less immigration then, or no?
Not necessarily. I'm for nuanced immigration.
So you don't believe in supply and demand.
Of course I do.
So how did the wages artificially stay increased? I'm still not
Because
understanding.
there's always jobs expanding, right? It's not like we have a capped number of jobs in our economy and it's not improving year by year. In
Yes,
fact,
this is the
typically as-
destiny. Yeah.
What?
No, this is nothing. I'm just
The
saying.
destiny rebuttal is,
Yes.
is talking about supply and demand and how economics works.
It's just a mannerism of destiny. It was kind of funny.
So she does actually kind of,
This right now, but, like-
manage to fucking put it down here and throw him off balance. She actually does win this little engagement. But it's just very funny that someone's saying to her, like, in-person event, oh, that's the Destiny rebuttal. It's just very funny. It obviously gets her as well.
No, this is nothing. I'm just
The
saying.
destiny rebuttal is,
Yes.
is talking about supply and demand and how economics works.
It's just a mannerism of destiny. It was kind of funny.
Which
This
Yeah,
right now,
yeah,
but,
which
like,
mannerism? Yeah, which one? Which? It's like it's a Destiny mannerism. Which one?
the repeating it and like restating it.
Using my hands.
Yeah, it's just funny.
Yeah, very, yeah, Destiny's the only one who repeats his statements and uses his hands.
Yes.
Balance every day.
Sorry, I lost my train of thought.
It's okay.
Yeah, see, he loses. He totally loses.
Yeah.
She totally won this,
Stopgap.
unfortunately.
It's not ideal to use the stopgap of these foreign workers.
Okay, so then someone else comes in and starts debating. So that's it for that stream. Now, it's that's not the end of this, guys. It's not the end of this. So Erudite is on this Unfuck America trip, and she puts out a YouTube community post when she gets back, I believe. Some of you may know this, many won't, as I briefly mentioned it on my stream only once or twice, but we're heading to Boston for 2 weeks to try ketamine therapy. I've been wanting to make a series called Get Well Soon and record my experience trying different modalities of treatment for anxiety, generalized mood issues, and pursuing happiness. I designed a self-report measure with validated measures for depression, anxiety, and psychological wellness. I am super hopeful you guys will enjoy this series. What I want to know from you is this. What question would you want answered on a video that is both personal and empirical on ketamine therapy? Ketamine therapy is how it sounds. You take ketamine and work on mental health issues. This will be a self-guided process. So, what are your questions on the experience? Post them below and your question may end up in the final video. The self-guided ketamine therapy process. Right. Right. Now, there are some other tweets I've got here. Brianna Wu has been a big proponent of ketamine therapy. Obviously, she's from Boston, I believe. So that could be a little piece to the puzzle about why this is happening. But what I'm really interested in is the rest of what happened on this tour. Because she hasn't mentioned this before. I assume it must have been mentioned while she was on the tour. Because she seemed a little inebriated in some of these live streams. I'm not going to be... You know, I'm not going to bullshit here. She seemed a little inebriated in a few of these. So there's this hot tub live stream they do with all the Unfuck America people, all the tour guests. It's Erudite Nick, this person called Camp CRASHOUT, I think is her name, who's like an ex-MAGA conservative person who like is like, oh, you should. It's fine to be conservative, just don't be MAGA. That's the point, right? One of those. Who I believe is part of this Unfuck America thing. Mercedes Chandler is her name, I guess. So that's the setup. They're in a hot tub at, I guess, an Airbnb for the Unfuck America tour. It must be an Airbnb, I think. And they're doing a live stream talking about it. So let's take a look, guys. Let's take a look.
Bro, I was like so upset. Oh, are you putting lighting? The lighting would be awesome because we're going live and we can our crazy takes will be broadcasted. Unfuck America Tour hot tub style.
Use that, take this, try to keep my height, whatever. I was like, all right, I'll sell when I can.
Yeah, it's Hodge. Yeah, shirt and hat in hot tub, okay. Cool. Start at 12 minutes.
See if you can leave.
I will.
The mic and it picks up instead of holding it.
I don't think it'll pick up everyone though. It's okay. I'm just not gonna drop
Better
it.
though than not having one.
It's better. Yeah, I'm not gonna drop it.
It's more than likely if you're like, hey, what do you think about whatever, and then they can't hear, we'll tell you.
Can you guys hear us pretty all right? How about now? Can you hear us pretty all right? Can you hear me? Someone said Kyla, when's the Picasso convo?
Picasso.
I don't know.
Pisco.
Oh, Pisco.
We have the dyslexic reaction. How do you feel about abstract art?
Wow.
Picasso, oh my god. Oh fuck, we were talking about doing it today. Probably Monday then. Probably Monday.
Well, you have the tectone thing on Monday.
I'll do it after I talk to her.
Yeah, she said Monday.
Yeah, guys, I'm going live with Tectone tomorrow. Big streamer.
Oh, cool. Yeah.
Yeah, we're doing the amazing. She's going live with Tectone. You guys should follow her.
Wait, did she stream with Tectone or did that get cancelled? Did that get cancelled? Is this the one that got cancelled? That must be it, right, dude? This will be relevant in a later piece of NotSoErudite content, okay? This is a it's like breadcrumbs, or like you know, it's a foreshadowing. This will be relevant later. Okay, this will be relevant later. Probably not today, but we'll get to it at some point.
If you don't already follow Kyla, you guys gotta follow her. It's NotSoErudite. If you go to TikTok, you can follow her there, or like Instagram. Yeah, spell it.
E-R-U-D-I-T-E.
NotSoErudite.
Hey, there you go.
Woo! Ex-MAGA here, okay, on this full I-T-E. NotSoErudite.
Hey, there you go.
Woo! Ex-MAGA here, okay, on this full T-E. Okay, on this full T-E.
Hey, there you go.
Woo! Ex-MAGA here, okay, on this full display. Mercy Chandler?
I'll let my gooners know.
Gooners?
Remember, you just learned what gooner is.
What is a gooner?
Remember,
Oh my
boy. I mean, what it originally meant
means
was now.
yeah, I know it's changed a lot.
It used to mean people who really like to tag for a while.
Do we have another debate coming up, or another Unfuck America tour event? Yes, we do. We do. We have lots more coming up, guys.
I'm sorry, what?
Yeah, follow us on. We do. We have lots more coming up, guys.
I'm sorry, what?
Yeah, follow us on Unfuck America Tour. You can also follow this account to keep up.
Okay,
No, nothing like that at all. No,
So
no,
I
no.
think what you're referring to is goons, which is different.
Are you gonna ask Tectone about soying about Steven's tweets? Hey, Cougar was wondering if you're gonna ask Tectone about going soy on Steven's tweets.
Are you? Is it Krieger? Why is a dyslexic person reading the comments?
Oh my God.
That's ableist.
Why is a dyslexic person reading the comments?
Oh my God.
That's ableist.
No, it says Cougar Beatrice.
Oh, okay. I know a person named Krieger. Am I going to ask Tectone about that? So I do a show called The Humanizing. Do you want me to hold this? I feel so bad that you're stretching so hard. Okay. I do a show called The Humanizing, and because I...
Dude, it's like so fucking painful. Dude, answer the fucking question. Answer the fucking question. Are you gonna press Tectone about being so soy towards Destiny? Well, you see, I do a show called Humanizing. Answer the fucking question. No, I'm probably not, because my show is called The Humanizing, and while I tried to do that, yes, I am. Because despite my show being called The Humanizing, I do like to work it. One of these two. Why the fuck is it, sorry, you're going to do this? Well, you see, when I was a kid, you know, one thing that was really important to me. Fuck you. Fuck you, you self-important piece of shit.
Help us see content creators and media figures as like 3D people. I don't litigate their drama because I don't want to. I'm good on litigating drama. What I want to do is understand like why and how people are the way they are.
Litigate their drama.
Tectone's principles and values are. I want to know why he holds them. I don't really want to get into like, do you think Steven's mean? It's like, yeah, Steven's being mean. Like, obviously. That's obvious. I don't really want to like litigate all the details of it. In the same way that like Tectone had a bunch of drama with like previous OTK content creators. I'm not going to litigate that either. But I will try to understand like why he thinks what he does about the situation. He brings it up.
They said that's fair and very noble.
But I will try to understand like why he thinks what he does about the situation. He brings it up.
They said that's fair and very noble.
Understand like why he thinks.
The fucking Wi-Fi
be right.
shit is pissing me off. We gotta skip that.
Yeah, because I be doing it in like a wooden cup all the time, like a literal wooden cup. Any crazy leftists show up? No, they leave us alone. They know better. I think they know better. I hope they know better.
Who knows better?
The crazy leftists to show up at a Destiny event.
Oh yeah.
No,
I think they know better.
No, absolutely not.
But they didn't protest us.
They said that they would, and they never showed up.
Yeah, they said they would, but they didn't have the gall to.
They were supposed to. All the black women were supposed to show up and crash.
Oh yeah, there was like Tashika literally dedicated her life to making sure the Unfuck America tour would not continue.
Yeah, it's pretty sad. Yeah.
So okay, so this is where the relevant stuff starts, I think. So they're coping about the TikTok A-logs they've got. So if you guys watched, I think I covered some of it, the Dean Withers Unfuck America drama. There were some loud black women on TikTok called with names such as Tashika, who took great issue with some of the practices of the tour. So they took issue with it being fronted by two white men, two white devils. She was not okay with this, and was. I'm not making this up to be racist. This isn't like a racist stereotype that I've just cooked up. I'm just like I sat here doing black scent while watching it. I was being racist to them, but this is all true. This is all true. So Tashika was very upset that two white devils, two white boys, like Dean and Parker, was taking up all the space. We sick of these white devils taking up representation. And so they were taking great issue with that and did these TikTok streams about it. And TDS isn't on right now, no, STV. I'll read your message now. I'll read your message, STV Philly. In my honest opinion, I think Kuihman should stop poop posting. My advice is to go with God, your Lord Hutch. What? Oh, you mean shit posting, but you were trying to get past the filter, but it still didn't work because my TTS is off right now. Thank you, SUV Philly. Huge appreciate for $20. Yeah, they didn't want Dean and Parker on there. And now they've started with these new allegations about the funding of the event as well. Because apparently the way it's reported on the FEC website or whatever, basically the money gets funneled through Tashika's personal company. I think that's what Progressive Victory did as well. I don't know if it's against the rules or anything. Got no reason to believe either way. But they filed like complaints with the FEC and shit and said, hey, I don't know if this is filed correctly and all that stuff. So that's the sort of stuff they're A-logging right now, okay? And they can't stop. Oh, sorry, that one's not Tashika. That one's a white girl doing that one, the one about funding. But Tashika... Wait, no, I'm getting it wrong. No, Tashika might be saying that. Z owns the company. It's not Tashika's company. Z owns the company. Z runs the tour. Tashika hates the tour. And then there's also some white girl, yeah, probably called Becky or something. There's some white girl, some Becky, some cave Becky, is also has issues with the tour about the funding. Allison, that's her name. That's her name. Sorry, yeah, it's all just, I don't care about the actual disagreements about the tour, I'm going to be real. I just find it all funny. I find the way they're handling it to be very funny. Because they can't just ignore it. They have to, like, either fight or cope.
Yeah, I know.
It's crazy.
If they can't complain about something, they have nothing to make content about.
Yes.
Yeah, that's true.
Because all far leftist content is, if you go to their TikTok page, is them reaming other people on the left. It's them taking down their other team members.
You want to know why they have political power?
Yeah.
In solidly blue states. That's the only place where they're relevant. So their enemy isn't the red.
Communist Party, pretty much, yeah. Exactly. They don't care about the red.
I don't know
I
if
don't think they get enough clicks and views.
Tour, I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Which is funny.
Not 100%.
I mean, yeah, half of an unlabeled container. That's correct.
You guys can ask any questions you like. Whatever you like, dude.
Why is that token in there with you?
Wait, is that? Are they saying that right now?
Yeah.
I'm just predicting it.
I know.
No, they call her the token all day long. Anytime that she shows up live, the chat will spam Coon.
They don't think I have my, like,
Yeah, that's
my
racist as
own.
fuck.
It is. It's fucked.
It's not just like racist though. It's like deeply dehumanizing. It's just like any individual. Like essentially, you must be your intersection.
You don't just moderate the chat. Why are you coping about it?
You're a betrayer of it.
Yep.
Literally, that's the whole point.
Every commenter is white.
Someone literally, someone said, so glad all the baddies aren't leftists.
Damn. Thank you.
Cheers, guys.
Water.
Wait, do we have chaser?
Oh,
Am I?
if you breathe out,
yeah, it's literally. Am I just a little bitch? Probably.
No, but if you take tequila and you breathe out fast, it helps. Yeah. But that's if we're taking. This is shots of water.
Yeah, shots of water.
This is not.
This is water.
Are you guys trying to trick me? I feel like I'm being gaslit.
It's
Silver water.
water.
It's silver water.
For TikTok, it's water. It's water. This is on water.
You can't make the faces. So.
This is water.
Yeah, we're hydrating right now.
Wait, do we need a chase? Can I like gargle the pool water?
I would not recommend that.
There's orange sun kisses.
Oh yeah, there you go. Yeah.
I'm a little bitch, guys. I'm sorry. Do it off cam. No, it's a. This is a cup full of ketchup, okay?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Not in the bag. On the.
Oh,
in there.
I was in the army for 11 years, and hearing somebody say, "Should I just gargle the fucking hot tub water?" might be the like most unhinged shit I've ever thought.
I would. Bro, I'm a fisherman, okay? I gargle pool water out of a carp's mouth, okay?
God, you are a brave individual. I will tell you that.
I would.
Yeah, it is very true.
Okay, ready? Cheers.
Cheers. The mics.
Here, I'll let you go first.
Well, here, it's a little bit lighter.
I'm not saying she's too
I'm just gonna manage my buzz. Thank you. I just had an adult. I got into the hot tub and I can't tell how long.
Yeah, these are like 30-year-olds.
Hi, guys.
Building bridges with Republicans are.
Okay, here we go.
It's our destiny, like Kyla Stan. Yeah. There's a chance.
I'm not opposed to it in any way.
She said she's not opposed to it in any ways. Please get Adam Kahn for the next tour.
Stephen is not enough building bridges with Republicans are right now. So that's a little bit hard for the brand.
No, that's okay, because our brand isn't necessarily building bridges with Republicans. Like, that's my strong suit.
Bridges is literally about building bridges.
It's really hard
It's like, dude, it's so unfair to refer to me as Ghislaine Maxwell. It's so unfair to refer to me as Ghislaine Maxwell. It's like she's a treat at the parties doing the socializing for Destiny, being like, "Oh, you know, you might be really mean to you if you're a Republican. I don't know if he's really building bridges. We'd love to like talk to you though." Yeah, like that's why people call you that. I understand it's not child sex trafficking, so it feels really mean when people say it, but they're describing something that you actually do.
Somebody's like, nuke them all.
Yeah.
Hey, so you're like just inherently a piece of shit, right? I am.
I like building bridges. I'm psycho for it, and then I get canceled for building bridges.
Well, you sure do. You sure do.
Yeah. Building bridges it's a smart way.
Oh, I like that song.
Oh, really?
You guys can ask any questions you like.
Guys, stop with the Ghislaine.
Thank you. Soups, try going to college. Yeah, we want Soups with us. Soup is based. Oh, should try going to college. We're going to colleges.
A little loud for the bubbles.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, the bubbles were too loud.
I also get itchy from them. The bubbles? Yeah, interesting.
Like the best.
You got Mercedes, Kyla, Dom, Nick. Well, are you?
Cartoon character.
Cartoon character. C-Max, whatever. No.
You can't. Cartoon characters a little off screen, but you know, they're there. You can see them.
Cartoon character is cool.
Hey, there.
I mean,
why'd you misgender him?
Fuck. You fucking T-phobic piece of shit.
Yeah, shut up, you're lying. Lying ass.
What's up, man?
Whoa.
Pay the $5. Thank you.
I did not see that. Did you see that?
Huh?
Dave Smith beefing with Kurt?
No, who's Dave Smith?
He isn't the... Oh, I don't want to misquote. I thought I knew who he was.
We were... Hey guys, so earlier we were giving all of our most Republican hot takes. Do you guys want to see our most conservative hot takes?
Oh, that's mad about Iran.
Yeah.
Yes, gotcha.
So,
did you see that he was beefing with Charlie Kirk?
I didn't. I'm not surprised. Like the MAGA's like unironically having a meltdown, and then the left. I hope liberals are like,
I'm speeding up even more.
Okay, I hope liberals are like, MAGA's melting down over the Epstein files in Iraq. No, we're should we A, shame them for voting for Trump and never allow them back, or B, welcome them back and rib them a little bit for their dumbass choices?
No, hold on. I think they'll prefer D, cancel liberal content creators and take away from the meltdown.
That's it.
That's good.
That's the most reasonable thing. I think that they're
Like, this is all they talk about. All they talk about, ever. This group of people. All they can ever talk about is, aren't these lefties so crazy? Aren't they trying to cancel me all the time? Don't they try and cancel my Massa Steve? Massa Steve? Don't they always try and cancel Massa Steve? Well, these lefties are so crazy. They don't want to do any politics. They don't want to do anything. This is every conversation these people fucking have. It's like, literally, like, you could watch every single day. You could watch a new conversation from someone in this group about this exact topic. You would never have a day where you can't watch a conversation like that. As long as you kept it going and you let some pile up in the background while you're watching other people's conversations like this, you would never run out. You could watch one of these every single day from this little group of friends. Because it's all they fucking talk about. It's literally, the whole mindset is just, it is basically like, all the lefties that don't like Destiny are actually evil and don't want to achieve anything. But it's just if they like Destiny, that means they're on the good side. And that's basically it. That's basically it.
There's a growing burgeoning group of people who have realized that, like, so the issue is that, like, the leftists that are psycho are, like, the mentally ill people trapped at home that, like, need to get off the internet and genuinely just, like, get plugged into their community because that would be best for them. But instead they're, like, venting their distress online, which is understandable, but unproductive. But there's a growing amount of people that are, like, normal. They're, like, getting really tired of the extreme of, like, partisanship. They're, like, looking for normalcy. And I think that we can see it by, like, how institutions are, like, somewhat soft-correcting towards, like, being less extreme about things. We're seeing increasingly that, like, more, like, Libby-based content creators and Libby-based takes are, like, getting more popular again. I think there's, like, there's an issue on the internet where you have, like, not just the dead internet of bots, but also the loud internet, which is, like, the most deranged people. Whereas if most people who are, like, listening to the internet, like, when I watch YouTube videos, how often do you comment on a YouTube video?
Yeah, no.
Not very often. Very rarely. And usually when I do, it's because I'm like, this was amazing.
Yeah, exactly, yes.
Right.
Okay,
and so
dude.
you have to be like a next level of like untypical to be like leaving negative comments, let alone leaving like multiple negative comments. And so I think like it's really important that the people who are like lurkers, essentially, like that's like 80% of your audience.
Yeah.
They're just not in your chat like hammering away because they throw it on in the background to support you while they're like driving home or they're like chilling out. And those people have to realize that like you have power, but you have to be somewhat active.
So, where have you heard this before? Where have you heard this before? Who says almost exactly this script? Who says this? It's Xanderhall. It's Xanderhall. How many times have you heard Xanderhall say, guys, see, the thing is that all the lefties on our side just, they don't engage with content enough. They don't engage with content enough. They're not making their voices heard enough. They don't engage with content. If you really want leftism to succeed, you have to like, comment, and subscribe, and also donate to my stream. If you really want leftism to succeed, if you really want to seize the means of production, you have to like, comment, and donate to my live stream, actually. And that's what she's doing here. She's doing it the exact same thing, the exact same self-important. It's actually, you have a moral, political obligation to support my fucking YouTube content. It's despicable. It's so embarrassing. I hate when politics content creators do this shit. Where like, yeah, I'm doing important work. You should, if you believe in my work, you should be supporting me because that's how we get our goals achieved. That's how we get our ideology out there. Bro, shut the fuck up. You're making slop YouTube content. It's not fucking anyone's. If you want likes and subscriptions, make good content. Make good content and say, hey guys, if you don't mind liking and subscribing, do that. Why are you trying to build up? You're trying to convince your audience that there is a moral imperative to support your content. It's so fucking annoying. So despicable.
Not
Guys, Trump's gonna win unless you like NotSoErudite videos on YouTube, okay?
the crazies. Just active enough that the 80% of you drown out the crazies. Yes. And the issue is that like a lot of normies are like nervous, like they don't double click to like things, they don't like engage in comments and stuff. Just literally leave comments like,
yeah, exactly. We seize the means of production. We're making Vosh a millionaire. If guys, you can stop Trump by downplaying Destiny's sex crimes, okay? The only way we can stop Trump is by downplaying Destiny's sex crimes on the internet.
or thumbs up. Just put the thumbs up emoji, okay? And all of a sudden, all the like crazy partisanship that we're seeing on social media is going to get flooded out by just like people who don't typically leave comments because most people are like busy. Like I don't fucking leave comments, I get it. But if we want to like see a social media correction where like normal takes take off, then we have to actually train and facilitate the algorithm for that. Yeah. Because everyone's like blaming the algorithm as some like master diabolical evil billionaire plan. The billionaire plan is just what gets engagement, right? If you only listen and then some other weirdo leaves 90 comments, unfortunately the bots kind of treat these things as the same thing.
No, and you're sort of downplaying an actual big issue there. No, there is a problem with algorithms being so influential in how people receive information, but also being so opaque and privately owned. Like, no, it probably is a good thing to push for, like, governments to have to, like, be more transparent. Not governments have to, but for companies have to report to the government, like, do, like, transparency reports and show how their algorithm works, what they're prioritizing, show that they're not using it to fuck around with elections or some crazy shit like that. That's probably something actually you do want to push for. So just turn around and go, no, the algorithms are fine. You've just got to like and subscribe to my channel. That benefits you at the expense of your country. Or, well, not even her country. Not even her country. She's a Canadian. But you know what I mean, right? You're benefiting yourself at the expense of everyone else. You're saying, no, we don't need this actually very important large-scale policy that would make things better for everyone. No, you just need to give me money. You need to give me money and give me your likes and subscriptions. But this is all about the politics, remember, guys. It's all about the politics. It's not about self-enrichment or ego or anything. All about the politics. They just want to achieve outcomes, all right? Very serious people. Very serious people, no shitlording.
Right, so what you need to do is not just listen, but like leave one comment or like something.
So in other words, like, comment, subscribe, donate a galaxy, or you're a loser.
No, but literally what she's saying is completely accurate. What is happening is all the people who are normal, they just see the post, they agree with it, and then they scroll on. They do not interact with it, and it doesn't let the other far leftists know that this is the popular opinion. So if you see a post from like literally any of us or any normal liberal, and it might be a hot take, yeah, or a normal conservative, and it might be like a hot take, just like it. Show your support. If you actually support us or support like not hyper woke liberals or like whatever it is, just normal fucking people, give them support by giving them likes, give them comments, share out their shit. Because if you don't, then the crazies on both sides win every time. Because those people, that's all their life. All they do is sit on this app and wait for the extreme psycho shit to pop off so that they can comment all the negative stuff as possible. Right. And that is why that's why it's winning.
And most people are going to comment on the crazy stuff. Like if there's something that they don't agree with, if it's something that's just outlandish, of course you're going to comment on it. It's almost like a provocative kind of piece of content that you don't even want to. It's rage bait, exactly. So why would you comment on something you're like, oh yeah, I agree with that. Okay, keep on. That is how you keep seeing this crazy shit because you're engaging with that stuff, and it's also being perpetuated through the entire platform.
Yeah.
Keep with the normals. Stop with the crazies.
If you see just like normal fucking liberals engaging in goddamn normal fucking
normal fucking liberals who are out there sucking cock, eating cum, and being a fucking deadbeat and habitually violating the consent of men and women. And, yeah, you know, just normal liberals, being normal liberals, you know, just being normal libs. Posting about how 12-year-olds are jerking, 12-year-olds that just died the day before are jerking off. Posting about wanting to fucking hit, you know, teenagers and shit. Like, wow, normal libs, just normal guys, normal libs.
And I think that's one of the biggest problems is all the normal people who like, for example, do you just like comment on every fucking post you see? No, I don't either.
That's when I don't agree with it more often than not.
All the normal people do not comment, and that's the problem. It's like the support for normal people, supporting normal people is not presented whatsoever because normal people don't comment on shit. Normal people do not have the time. We don't waste our time just commenting on everyone's shit.
Right. That's your incentive to grit or fucking do weird shit. Like things that are going to drive interaction.
Yes.
Like I'm gonna say something that's really fucking weird. Because
actually, the reason why libs don't succeed as much on content platforms is because libs are actually just way too normal and smart, and they just never even interact with social media. They just don't even look at it. It's not that my content sucks. So all the libs just simply don't use social media. They use social media and they don't use the internet. They've never heard, most libs have never even heard of the internet. They don't have a phone with TikTok on. You crazy?
Likes or comments. Yeah. True. It's counterintuitive.
It's like rage baiting comments.
Yeah.
Oh, have you guys seen the fucking Invisaware rage bait shit? It's gonna be crazy. Oh my god. Okay, so there's this company called Invisaware that does actually a really cool service where it basically connects women to like first responders and stuff. They film a little bit touching a necklace, which is based. Yeah, awesome. And then instead of making normal fucking ads,
if you guys want guest requests, you can come up.
They make fake rage bait videos with the same girl who will like sit down with like a drink in front of her, be like just like oh my gosh, that guy's in blah blah blah, like pretending to live stream, and then some weirdo guy off camera will be like, hey baby, you want to go home with me tonight? And she'll be like, no, I don't want to, and he's like, oh, you're so fucking egotistical, like I want to sleep with you, and she's like, you're being really weird. But It's the same. I went to their channel, and it's all the fucking same. And the whole point of it is to rage bait incels to leave comments, and then all of the comments convince normal fucking women being like, look at all these insane men in the comments. Look at all these insane men being like, kill her, right? Because, which is an insane thing to say. Just to be clear, fucking weirdo, right? But they'll see this. They don't put ad on their videos right now, which I think is illegal. But at some point in the thing, she'll be like, I'm so grateful I have my Invisaware. Like she always drops that line, so you always fucking know. And I'm just like, oh my god, it's all fucking fake. They're rage baiting incels to get the video popularity, so that normal women look at the comments of the incels and like, maybe I do need a Invisaware. Like Jesus, like holy shit, it's insane. It's the same shit that the Red Pill did with the man versus bear thing.
Yeah,
Do you know what happened with that trend?
No.
They just clipped
Man versus bear was wild.
Yeah, they just clipped out normal women who answered. Well, not the normal. The few women who said bear initially, and they clipped out all of the normal women who were like, obviously a man. But because the social media sphere is so yes lady and being like, well, we have to support women no matter what they say.
Wow, the man versus bear discussion in fucking mid 2025. Get
so
me
she gets
out.
paid for that. But then on the other side of that, she's running the Unfuck America tour out of her own fucking charity. Of course, she has a business as a political operative. Like that's
All right, yeah. Now they start talking about the funding.
that's not new information.
I need people to understand how political campaigns work. Okay,
they don't know how political campaign works.
So remember when everyone freaked out about the $20 million like men speaking with American men campaign that was happening on the left? I don't think people understand that Trump spent $20 million on young men.
So the point here is, someone has raised questions about the fact that much of the money that this PAC uses gets funneled through a personal company of the person running it. So from that point, it's not reported. So you look at the FEC filings, you can see how the money's spent and all that. But you can't see, once it goes into that private company, you can't see how it's used from that point. Which obviously, yeah, might be concerning, or if it's being used in a way that is against regulations. So people are asking questions about that. Now, I don't know what the rules are. I don't know anything about it. I don't know if that's normal or what. So I wouldn't jump to any conclusions. But it's reasonable for people to question that, I think. So how would you respond to questions like that? Do you think it's better to try and offer a comprehensive, though concise explanation of exactly how the money is used and what the regulations around it are? We say, well, actually, it's not disallowed to put it into a shell corporation. It just has to be used in specific ways. Otherwise, you're breaking rules. And you might be worried about, for instance, me being from Canada, but actually that's okay because and just explain it. Or B, do you start acting like a complete condescending piece of shit, just like going, you just don't understand, and then saying things that are irrelevant to the questions being asked? Which one of these two is the best way of handling something like this when you're part of an event, do we think? Because Erudite's got some ideas.
I need people to understand how political campaign.
Of course, she has a business as a political operative. Like that's not new information.
I need people to understand how political campaigns work. Okay,
they don't know how political campaign works.
So remember when everyone freaked out about the $20 million like men speaking with American men campaign that was happening on the left? I don't think people understand that Trump spent $20 million on young men in 3 months. Okay, when we're talking about $300,000 for a political campaign, I'm sorry, you're talking about baby numbers in the politics world. And yeah, I would agree, that's fucked up. But that's not like a Z criticism. The criticism is actually how the fuck did she not? If she used only $300,000 to make Unfuck America as viral as it did, which it probably cost her way fucking less. If she did that, that might be the most politically effective funded program that has ever existed, which probably isn't even true. It's probably grassroots, and it's definitely cheaper than they're even saying. But nobody has a scope of what we're talking about when we talk about money. You talk about like $300 million.
So Erudite raised $1,000 for the Unfuck America tour event, and I raised $850.
So what did that
the entire
change?
Event was ran.
Relevance to the questions being asked. Point. What was any of that supposed to mean? Well, what you don't understand is that lots of money gets spent in politics. Oh. Thanks, Erudite. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, well now I think she's stealing the money. Now you've convinced me, Erudite. Now I think she is stealing the money. But no, other people just don't understand political campaigns. No, Erudite, everyone understands that Republicans spend a lot of money to try and win elections. Everyone understands that. Everyone understands AIPAC exists. What does your point there change about the question being asked? Nothing. But she has, regardless, behaved like the most patronizing fucking cunt in the world. Just like, you just don't understand about elections. Like she does, despite claiming otherwise, that doesn't happen ever. What you just don't understand about elections is lots of money spent, actually. Not everyone fucking understands that, you absolute inbred. Like, what are you fucking confused about? You're being asked specific questions about whether this money is being used in a fraudulent way. Either engage with that, or just say, yeah, I don't really know anything about that, and I wouldn't want to say anything without evidence. How hard is that? No, but you have to jump to defense for your own ego.
Off of no one else raised a single goddamn dollar. Zico and Sanchez paid out of our own fucking company and out of like the past donations of the last tour for us to be able to do what we did today. We were the only one who had money raised. Like that was $1,850, and she said, she said, fuck it, we're going anyways. So how's that not based? I don't know. Can you guys name a single other liberal operation or liberal PAC or liberal organization that pays for a shit ton of liberal content creators to get into one place to debate conservatives, pays for breakfast, pays for hotels, pays for rentals?
What? And then this has no relevance either. She's the only one doing it, so stop criticizing. What? That doesn't address any of the points or questions. That doesn't address anything. You're just telling people to stop talking about it.
Pays for flights, pays for all that shit. Because it doesn't exist.
Well, it does. It just costs 8 times more.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But
Unless it's Republican.
Unless it's Republican.
And they just throw it out.
Yeah, and I was a conservative. I know. I got the conservatives will pay you well.
Yeah, and this was the same excuse PV used as well. Oh, do you want Trump to win the election? They're the only ones doing it. What relevance does that have? I'm asking you specific pointed questions about the way it operates.
Who actually cares enough to spend her own money on us, and that is incredible. But you aren't liberal though. Are we not liberal?
Yeah, I think we're pretty liberal. Huh?
I mean, yeah, obviously. No shit, we're liberals. You're just mad because we're not far fucking crazy leftists. Based. Someone like named themselves based, and then they said
they're asking about the funding actually.
Why would you name yourself based if you're not actually based?
You need to change that name.
The issue that happens on like the fringe left is that they try to pretend the political spectrum, but the left is only like a 10% amount because that's the only group that's allowed to be morally pure, right? Look at revolutions. What is it? 120,000 get to go to heaven. The leftists are doing the exact same behavior, right? Where they look at the political spectrum and they go, well, everyone right of me
just
gets
like the
left
Bible,
because
actually.
I'm special
Just
and
like the
left
Bible,
is morally
actually.
fucking good. So it has to be the case that only I'm left and everyone left is lazy. Where it's like, I'm sorry, the political spectrum doesn't make sense if 90% of people are right. That's not how the compass works. It's a normative compass. It's a fucking normative compass.
Someone said, you defending capitalism is not left.
It absolutely is.
The Soviet Union used markets too.
That's right. You fucking retard.
Guys, we're just normal fucking liberals in a hot tub. Just because you regret voting for Trump doesn't make you left or liberal, except no one voted for Trump.
Literally nobody. Yeah.
She didn't vote. Wait, what did you vote? Nobody?
Canadian.
They didn't vote. I voted for Kamala Harris. You voted
for Kamala.
Kamala?
I'm a vet. I voted for Kamala.
Yeah. So we have 4 Kamalas and 2 Canadians.
Who voted for Cardi? Wait, it's 4 Kamalas.
4 Kamalas and 2 Canadians.
More importantly, I just want to be super clear. I don't have to prove my purity to you. All we need to do is make liberals more effective. Liberals have to stop being cowards, which they're increasingly not, and we can just forget about your opinion. All you're telling me is that politicians will never need to pander to you because you're fucking useless. I've run liberal events and I've run leftist events, and I gotta tell you guys showed up to canvas. You're too socially anxious to knock at the door. You barely came. You were more expensive, and you're fucking useless. When the liberals came out to knock, we knocked 43,000 doors in a single fucking week.
Also, allegations come out.
Thank you for the $5. Thank you.
Someone said, Mercedes, you're just gonna let her slur back there? Who said a slur?
I said retard.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
Wait, hold on. No, she has the pass. She has a brain injury.
She has.
Yeah.
I was raised by an autistic fundamentalist pop dad, so I feel like I earned it. I got my stripes.
Oh yeah.
I don't think you belong here if that bothers you either.
Yeah, guys, we're base liberals. I know TikTok is not like. We are coming to take over TikTok. All of us, including NotSoErudite, is gonna fucking take over the TikTok space, and we're gonna introduce a group of people who are fucking normal, who you can relate to, who isn't gonna pure.
Wait, sorry. What exactly is happening here? Wait, I'm being sent something. Can you just explain what this meant to mean? What is that? What 20 million? Did I miss something important? Just in, Olivia Giuliana has been let go from her role as the DNC's young male voter outreach coordinator due to poor performance. Despite the DNC allocating 20 million to the effort, Giuliana failed to tip the scale after 3 months. Really? She failed to tip the scale? I don't believe that. That's fake. That's made up. Poorly been dismissed for her position as DNC's young male voter outreach coordinator due to poor performance. 20 million. Is this actually all true? Or not? Not a single part of it is true. Well, it's not a single part is true. Oh my god. Come on. So there was a 20 million project, 2-year budget, which was dedicated not just to research, but also outreach, organizing efforts, communications. But I take it that woman's got nothing to do with it. They just found a picture of an embarrassing fat woman in politics and started saying she failed to tip the scale and shit. Unless is she mentioned in here? No. She's an abortion activist from Texas. So she's got nothing to do with it. So it is just, they found just like the fattest, ugliest caricature they could find to try and say that this is, the male outreach coordinator. That's based. That's based. Based misinfo. W misinfo. Is Erudite not bad enough? You could just use Erudite. Say this is one of the DNC's young male outreach coordinators. Erudite's bad enough, isn't she?
Test you and make you walk on goddamn eggshells. And someone said in New York.
In New York.
I don't know what that means.
Hopefully it's an incorrect doc. I'm sure it's a reference to a media.
I don't know something. Same question. You're going to New York.
Is there any positive comments respond to?
Right. Yeah, this one says you are embarrassing right-wingers and you lost your own debates. Except you haven't even seen the debates because they're not posted yet.
Yeah. You guys couldn't take over paper.
Embarrassing right-wingers would be a good thing. So what the fuck is that comment supposed to mean?
No, we are right-wingers.
We are right-wingers.
Yeah.
Good, dipshit, fuck you.
We watched the live. Which live, Gracie? Oh, it's Gracie.
Brad would be making more money.
I'm sorry, but Destiny got slayed. Like, Destiny slayed hard. He did a great job. He did. He did great.
Also, that was like 16 hours. That was like 16 hours of debating from Destiny.
Yeah, Destiny debated for a long fucking time. Yeah. He does. Someone said, so the leftists are saying he got so cooked. It's because you guys hate us and you hate the poor. Like, you guys are always going to disagree with everything that we do as you cry that trans people are losing the ability to get the correct gender marker on their passports because Donald Trump fucking won, and then you sit here and criticize us who want to build electoral power to make sure people like Kamala Harris or the next Democratic fucking whoever runs
Did Destiny get cooked?
So
I don't watch any debates.
I think that the right does absolutely significantly better than the left is.
I don't watch that disgusting cum-eating dead bait.
With me? Open arms. Like, you get all the hugs you're allowed at all the fucking, like, all the dinners and shit. It's like, we love you.
Yeah, where's our Tulsi Gabbard?
Yeah, we don't.
Right, doesn't exist. Never could.
Yeah, we don't have that. It's like we just shit on everybody.
It's crazy because the job of politicians is a fucking grift.
Yeah.
They're supposed to represent their constituents, which means that they come to understand what their constituents want, and then they represent that, which is like definitionally grifting, right? That's what you want politicians to do. And Tulsi Gabbard could grift right, and it's the greatest job promotion she's ever taken. It would never happen on the left because we would rather be pure than win things, which is just fucking it's so fucking.
Well, it's also, it's not just that, right? It's like it's not just we would rather be pure than win things. We would rather be pure than save trans people's lives. We would rather be pure than save reproductive rights. We would rather be pure than, prevent fascism from taking over the country. Like,
we don't want fascism. We want to save trans people's lives. And the problem is that, like, the leftist purity testing, for one, the leftists hold no fucking electoral power. We just want to be able to build a reality in which, like, obviously we're going to clean at midterms. That's no shit. But if we clean at midterms and then lose the next election,
same conversation they have every day.
We always clean at midterms. Exactly. Literally always clean at midterms because educated and, like,
I can't fucking stand it.
Fundamental human values, and if that's something we want to get behind,
you took ours, so I can take yours, little girl.
Okay.
I don't know what that means. What is that?
This is talking about, like, she was saying, like, you don't get to take my label from me. I'm assuming that it's in the context of, well, you took my label from me, so I'm going to take your label from you.
The thing is, she didn't give 300K to herself. All she did is she has a business. She has a business. Of course, the money is going to be held in a business account. I do not understand. Okay, when you say that Zico, I don't think they understand how entities work. Like, they keep saying Zico and Sanchez had $300,000 sent to, like, Soul Strategies. Where else would it be sent? Where is it supposed to go in fucking, like, someone else's bank account? Like, who else's bank account would it go into? No, they don't give a fuck. They are so mad that a tour that is going to debate conservatives exists, and nothing else exists like this except what we're doing, and they want us to be able to combat Republican culture, except they won't support it because it's not purity tested enough for themselves. And I'm just like, holy shit, she's the only liberal that exists that is willing to pay for, like, every single thing that we do at the price she's at. Like, she's fucking based as shit, and she cares about us. I don't know why that's such a problem.
Charlie Kirk did win. It's not because of any of this. Just imagine you imagine the Turning Point USA hot tub Airbnb events are probably a bit more exciting than this now. They probably got a bit of coke, at least. You know, they're probably way more exciting than this. I gotta be real. The TP USA Young Conservatives hot tub parties. Thank you for the $4.99 Dogsec. Huge appreciated. Thank you.
Look at you defending the grift. It's not that I'm defending. There's no grift here, though.
It's so simple. If you think she's doing something illegal, you can report it to the IRS and they'll look into it. And I'm gonna, if she is, they'll figure it out. Otherwise, don't worry about it so much. I don't know. Like, the issue to me is that when people are, like, talking about this, like, this money stealing, for example, if anyone who politically aligned with you perfectly had done the same thing, you wouldn't give a fuck, right? This is what we're talking about when I mean principles. When I mean principles, I say when people break the law, I think that's bad, and I report it to the proper institutions because I believe in our institutions by and large, even though there's lots of problems within them. And I try to see if the institution does it correctly, and if it doesn't, I speak out on it because the institution fails.
Yeah. What they're not understanding is
So, surely, if Pixie loses her suit because Erudite has principles and she believes that sharing videos and images and all that without consent is wrong, because Erudite knows that recording audio without consent of sexual interactions is wrong, if the institution fails, Erudite will be speaking out. She'll be saying, no, this was a miscarriage of justice. This was wrong. Right? Right? Surely. Or is it only principles when it's leftists?
He owns, like, a political operative business. Soul Strategies is meant to do canvassing events where political fucking figures hire her to canvass, and she's running the Unfuck America tour under the same pack. So they think that all the money that comes in for these canvassing events, because, like, for example, if you're doing mailers to 25,000 people, it's about 90-something cents per mailer, and it comes out to, like, $20-something thousand, and then they get pissed, and it's just like...
Well, what do they want to happen with the excess money?
I don't know.
They want to be spent on after parties?
No, that's the thing. The excess money got spent on us. So all the money from the last tour, all the donations, we only raised $1,850 on this last tour. All the money from the last tour was specifically saved so that we could do this Florida tour. And they were mad about it that Z put money aside to make sure that this tour could continue.
Yep. I'm so proud of my community. Oh my God. I didn't know that we raised $1,000 because I just choose. Okay, I try to
so they're saying like all of this funding stuff. The description just is not alleviating any concerns that anyone might have. So it was the money being spent right now was actually raised for something else, but now it's being used for you. You've barely raised any money. You've taken that money from another project and used it for this, and it's all getting funneled. It's getting fundraised and then funneled through a private company that Z owns. Well, this doesn't sound any more above board than it did when I first started listening to this. You've done nothing to dissuade any concerns.
Investing into, okay? I'm so proud of you guys. Good job.
Yeah, thank
$1,000 to go disrupt Charlie Kirk. So leftists be mad. And the funny part is, you know what my audience is? Red pill young men.
Well, not that. No.
Yeah, not just, but also like educated dissident left and moderates and some liberals. That's my audience, right? It's like liberals, red pill men, and like dissident left who probably like were agnostic or voted Trump. Yeah, that's who funded this to him.
Isn't that wild? I think that dynamic is a problem.
I hope my son is built like I. He'd be great at football.
They are funded by fucking Russia, and we're the problem.
Holy fuck.
They don't hide it.
No,
it's not like we're trying to keep this on the low or whatever. Like, they're all bad. They're like, check how much money we got. Look at how big this is.
Z absolutely knows that every single person on TikTok will be looking into any of her FEC reports. She knows that, and she still files them and then submits them. And that's like what I don't understand is my biggest frustration is people who want to see change, they want change, they are so upset that Donald Trump won, and then when a tour comes, and they see, like, you guys ever see that graph or that picture that's floating around with a bunch of, like, red circles and then blue circles? Yeah. We don't have the media that the right does. Right. And we are trying to build that. And these are the exact same people who want to tear it down because they're upset because they don't like Z. Cohen Sanchez. And I'm like, she's the only one who is actually making something like this happen.
You're shooting yourself in the foot by fucking shitting on these people. Right. Like, these people are what is preventing us from, like, slipping into, like, a worse form of society. It's like, the resistance that we have currently, like, is not a bad thing. Just as it doesn't align with you 100%. It's like, you shouldn't be shitting on these people because they're still advocating for you in your position to a degree. It's like, who do you think would be a better steward of your rights? Somebody who's on the right and is getting paid like by the same people who are paying fucking Charlie Kirk, or the people who are on the left? It's like, who's doing a better job? Okay, then maybe don't shit on the people who are like advocating for your rights to some degree.
Right. They argue about the 10%, right? We agree on 90% of these things: democracy, freedom, the rights that people should have. But it's that 10% that they just want to blow up on. I don't understand why that's a thing.
Even if it was 40%, like we 40% agree with you and 60% disagree. It's like the other side 100% disagrees with you. Right. Why the fuck are you like? Don't engage in this purity test bullshit, man.
Yeah, I'm sick of this LARP as well. It's so gay, man. It's actually so gay. It's the most off-putting shit in the world.
Like, my only problem, because I do a lot of talk to text because of the dyslexia, my issue with what you're saying is that I think that you are separating Z's like actual
does Charlie Kirk go live and cry about Fuentes sabotaging him? No. That's not what Charlie Kirk does. He doesn't go and start up a stream and go, listen, good, you're making it really hard for us to succeed right now. You're making it really hard for right-wings to succeed. You're really putting the spoilers on us right now. You're really putting the spoilers on us right now. Guys, you are such assholes. Titan-sighted, it's the women, too. It's actually all female users. They were the $9.99 Topher. Yeah, her funding scheme has a name. It's called a Ponzi scheme. Robbing Peter to pay Paul. Typically, it's fraud. Okay, I don't know about any of that. I don't think that's necessarily true, but listen, I'm reserving all judgment.
Existed before she started the Unfuck America tour. No, when I say we spoke, I mean we texted. That's speaking. To me, that's speaking. Yeah. Everyone here knows that I talk to you and that I love the fuck out of you. It's just like, I think we have a disagreement on, can you give me a single other liberal, like, PAC owner who is inviting content creators to an event to debate, to get immense amount of content, dunking on conservatives, and is willing to pay for the whole entire thing?
Oh. Does she have any PAC info?
No, I personally like, so Allison is a leftist and I actually love her. She's like really cool.
My last year working with Democrats,
so she can have a comparison. Yeah. So, since you're friends, I'll be good paid. Actually, I love you, Allison.
I'm usually good paid.
It's really important to understand my different experiences. So this is not an indictment of the company that I worked with before. The company that I worked with before was massively limited by the funders. The problem with the Democrat space is that they...
Allison wants to join up. Would you talk to her?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, yeah, Allison, join up.
Yeah. Let's go. Yeah, I was going to say music down probably so that we can hear those.
We're about to have a combo. Okay, guys, ready?
Wow.
Here we go.
I like Allison. She's sweet. She doesn't like Z because Z sent her a cease and desist during the first tour thing, but like I do like her. She's really sweet. So be nice. I'm biased towards women. I just like women. Okay.
Yeah. No worries. Hey, what's up?
Hey, how's it going?
Hey. So yeah, I mean, so I was looking through the finances. I noticed that 23% of the finances went straight back to.
Okay. So here's where what a brave warrior, Allison, comes in, start questioning the finances. Okay, let's hear it.
Strategies, and additionally, I don't know if Mercedes showed you the rest. There was a few highlighted businesses that I even tried to verify to see if they were legitimate. I could not find that they were legitimate businesses. I didn't see them on Biz Profile. I didn't see them being an established business. One of them I even just saw a web page where you couldn't even click anywhere else on the website. It just had a quote, what it did, and then the address with no.
No ifs are gonna play from it, I think. Oh no, we're good.
Other landing page.
So, first of all, I'm not going to speak for Z's business because I don't.
Sure.
Then my important question to you would be, if you think that like an actual indictable business fraud is going on, why wouldn't you just report?
No one let Chud see this VOD. I don't know if Kuihman will be able to hold him back from going back to the plantation if he sees Kyla's MTF body.
Jesus Christ, thank you for the $5.
I'm not going to speak for Z's business because I don't.
Sure.
So, first of all, I'm not going to speak for Z's business because I don't.
Sure.
What is that noise?
My important question to you would be, if you think that like an actual indictable business fraud is going on, why wouldn't you just report it?
I did. I sent a letter to the IRS today.
So then, shouldn't you kind of like let it be?
I mean, no. I can 100% let people know that like 55% of the operating budget went to her own business.
No, the issue.
I mean, and she only has. Okay. I mean, can I be clear? Like, they raised $500,000. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah. So, I think the issue is that when we submit it to the authorities, I'm sure you're aware that IRS is underfunded, so it's going to take a little bit for it to process.
Obviously, it's going to be a year.
Sure. So we should give them some time to process it. But the issue is that what if by any chance you were wrong, even if it's 5%?
If I'm wrong, I would love that. I mean, so I do reconciliation and auditing. When I'm looking through these receipts, I'm not seeing that they're being targeted to anything direct.
Let's just pause there, right?
Okay.
So
Okay.
if you were wrong, you would like that, right?
Yeah, just a little bit more detail on what the funds are being used for. Correct.
Sure. The issue is that if you're wrong, and you continue this campaign, and you end up being wrong, and you harm what Z is trying to do, or more importantly,
is this going to be a talk about my danger level or like the actual spending? Because I mean, I have nothing to lose here. Like, I don't have anything to sue on. Like, she sent me a cease and desist. I don't really care. Are we talking about the legitimacy of the spending or my risk?
I'm talking about, like, let's think about like the practicalities of this, right? Like the ways that.
Well, I mean, so if we could go back to something important, Mercedes, could you pull up that list of verified businesses I couldn't verify?
Not in the hot tub because I'm all wet.
Okay, all right, fair enough.
When we're talking about the practicalities of how this plays out, right? You've reported to the IRS, which I think that you should do, right? If you have legitimate concerns about the front spending of things, you should just report it, right? And now at this point, it's in the hands of the IRS. If you continue,
correct, which you guys still choose to be affiliated with public information.
We'll just have to talk over you. If you continue and you end up being incorrect, because I would love that. Number one, I don't believe you. Because if you would love that, that would mean that you would prefer.
Oh, there's a dog.
I don't want this to be true.
I haven't done anything wrong.
Dog?
And I suspect you wouldn't want somebody who has done nothing wrong to be socially punished for something.
Well, I mean, so she did send me a cease and desist. That's kind of why I'm involved in the first place, if you know anything about that. I heard she regrets sending me that, which good.
And again, I trust the courts to manage that. If the cease and desist was false,
oh, it was false. She didn't send me a lawsuit after.
If it was legitimate, unfortunately, that's something that you have to deal with as well, right?
Yeah,
Unless
I just want to understand, honey. Like, this is like, I understand what you're saying outside of this.
Bro, she just wants to keep talking and fucking lecturing, doesn't she? It's so annoying. Listen, if you think the complaints are unfounded and you can't offer a clear, concise response that puts people's concerns to rest, you probably just shouldn't fucking answer questions about the event. But instead, she wants to shut down the criticism. She wants to get people to stop talking anyway by just, like, hand-wringing them into silence.
Can I speak?
You want to argue with me that the institutions are bad. Do you think that
yes, I understand, but I want to talk about what, like, just now.
Leftists need to stop questioning things like unethical political financing and habitual consent violations.
They were the $5
killer.
Trump won. Thank you. Thank you.
Ground game pack. So I've done a lot of digging in FEC files. I've looked through other. You haven't let me.
I already told you. I can't talk about Z's finances.
Wait, hold on. Someone said Z.
Okay,
said,
then isn't that not the point of me being up here?
Hold on. Z, do you want to come up here? Z said, by the way, Allison, our sketchy business the color 4 is Maddie's business. He's our videographer. Yeah, and Maddie was there.
And that was for flight reimbursement. $6,000 for flight reimbursement for a videographer.
Z, do you want to come up here and talk to them?
Are you doing these fucking itineraries for right-wing fucking
No,
content
she should not come up. The issue is Allison.
I do
None of you should be talking about it. Obviously, you don't have good answers.
So I understand reconciliation and how to actually file and what you need to put your money towards and with the memos, and I'm not seeing that.
I'm going to grant you in this conversation, Allison, that you know way more about auditing than I do. Just so
okay.
Which is why I've assumed that you've already gone to the IRS, which we've already established that you did. So now there are a couple of pathways that this can go, right? One of them is if you believe in the institutions, if you believe that they are semi-fair, then the institution will have the effect that you want it to, correct?
Correct.
Okay. And until then, if you continue the campaign, there's two possibilities. In one case, You continue the hate campaign and like the negative campaign against Z, and you are correct that she's defrauding. And what would that mean for you?
Why don't you just stop asking questions, Goy?
Right?
I mean, so I don't, like I said, I don't want to be right on this, and I hope I'm wrong. I hope the IRS finds something that I'm incorrect, because I really am disgusted. Like, it makes me physically ill to, like, see all this money in the way that is being broken out. Like, I don't want this to be true. I think you guys think that I just want to be like, fuck everybody, you know, fuck Z. Actually, no.
I think the issue why I don't believe that you think that this is true is because you're not considering that if you are wrong and you are going to such a social campaign and you are seeking it in this way and not waiting for the IRS to do its process, the issue is if you are wrong, you are now socially punishing and harassing somebody.
And that's okay. But I want to be clear. So the information I posted is all public.
And most importantly, damaging a movement.
Can I finish the sentence? Oh my gosh.
Actively trying.
Is this what the left looks like? Shit.
To push back against fascism and trying to bolster the left, which I think we would all agree is a good movement.
Are you going to keep cutting me off?
I'm only cutting you off when you are going on tangents that I don't want to talk about. I've already told you I don't know.
Okay, well, this is all public record on the FEC, and anybody that has done any auditing or financial experience in the past would notice that these memos look really strange with only payments of $25,000 and $50,000. That's all we're seeing. We're not really seeing other payments like cent-wise. That looks really strange when we're looking at auditing. We're looking at memos.
Again, that's fine. You should submit this to the IRS.
And I did. It's cool. I mean, and you guys just still don't choose to question it, and that's cool. You're allowed to, but it's like I ask you to verify any of the businesses that I listed. For example, it's like Sanayama Strategies. That's the website that has literally nothing but a homepage. You can't even click anywhere else or email anybody. I just ask you to look at the legitimacy of the businesses that are like that money is being sent to, because I'm not finding legitimacy.
The issue for me is that
hey, Z said that person you're talking about is our treasurer. So the strategies, how do you say that Samayama Strategies is our treasurer?
And so why are you sending 30,000 to your? And so why would that not be on payroll?
Just she'll respond. Give her.
It's really hard to do an over/under when you both.
Well, the issue is again, if you've sent this to the institution, if you trust the institution, if you believe that the institution is fair and can manage it.
I don't trust it though. Unfortunately I don't trust like you guys. The foundation of this operation has not been.
You don't need to trust me. I'm allowed as an adult to make a bad decision, right? It's possible
just like
that
not
if
the
you're
point.
right, I can make a bad decision. Correct?
Okay.
Wow,
yeah.
awesome response.
Okay, and Mercedes can also make a bad decision.
Correct. Yeah, all the evidence has been given. I mean, this looks sketchy. You guys just need to look into it.
Sure. The issue is that people are allowed to take risks regardless, if they choose to or not to.
Yeah, 100%. Did I tell you you couldn't do this? Did I tell you you couldn't go debate in a sports bar and block the camera for half of the time?
I would say that if your entire social media presence holistically is anti the campaign, anti-Z, and pressuring and
that's really not. If you actually look at my page, I do a lot other than that. No, it's really not my main focus. That's all you guys choose to see, though.
Yes, it's kind of negative against it. It's definitely.
I mean, and so that's what you guys. That's what you guys choose to see about my platform. But I like to break out a lot of data visualizations. Like that's my main shit right there. So I mean, that's cool. You guys can say what you want about me, but.
What does data visualization have to have with bookkeeping?
Well, I mean, just like the political work I like to do. That's all I was talking about. Whoever's in the background.
Oh, that's cool. I bet you. There's a good chance.
Well, yeah, and like I'm not telling you guys can't do something that's helpful. Like I think that like you know what's going on, Kyle. I've heard you speak a little bit. Like it's cool. I'm just like the actual foundation of what's going on is really strange, and I'm sorry the money looks sketchy. Like if you actually look at it, I've never seen something like this.
Carlton, what I'm saying to you. So my whole position that you, I guess, would have to repeat. That's fair. You're totally valid.
Okay, why are you talking to me like I'm a child? What the fuck?
I'm not talking to you like I'm a child.
She's just really nice.
Yeah. No, this is just really weird. I'm like, I feel like I'm being. What's going on?
Alvin, stop being a fucking retard. It's totally fine.
Just totally crashing out now. Like, you are talking to her like a child. You are doing a fucking condescending tone. You are doing a total condescending piece of shit tone. You must know you are, otherwise you're fucking autistic as hell. She just can't turn it off.
I'm saying to you, so my whole position that you, I guess, would have to repeat. That's fair. You're totally valid.
Okay, why are you talking to me like I'm a child? What the fuck?
I'm not talking to you like I'm a child. I'm
she's
talking
just really
calmly.
nice.
No, this is just really weird. I'm like, I feel like I'm being. What's going on?
Alvin, stop being a fucking retard. It's totally fine. If you're actually concerned about these.
Oh, also, Erudite says that. Oh, you want me to be more mean? Fine. no one ever says be more mean. No one ever says say slurs.
Back to speaking calmly. Which one?
Oh, yo, okay, listen, and that's where I'm like, y'all just said that on purpose.
Do you want me to be good faith?
I mean, that was not good faith.
Honestly,
define good faith. Define good faith.
Yeah, the R slur's fucking wild, especially when you understand the history behind it.
You know, it'd be very easy to just rip on Nick for that. I've got to be honest. That did, in that moment, just endear Nick to me briefly. He's like, define good faith. Define good faith. Define good faith. It is being used incorrectly. It is actually being used incorrectly here. Calling someone a retard isn't necessarily good or bad faith.
Seriously.
Also, it's for retard.
So, Erudite here gets goaded a little bit and starts crashing out saying retard again and again. Now, that causes this TikTok stream to be banned. The account is banned, I believe.
It's a crazy crash out. Wow.
She was trying to be good faith this whole time, but like you got mad that she was being good faith. And
So
that's what I
there are
know.
two
not good faith, honey. I can't. I could actually.
Yeah, it's TikTok. Everyone knows the TOS is very strict on that kind of stuff on TikTok. I don't know how Erudite doesn't know that.
The whole entire time she was trying to be good faith.
So there's two options. I can keep talking to you.
It's because I asked you to stop talking to me like a child because you had to say R word 5 times. What? Is Mother Mary gonna pop out soon? What the fuck's going on?
The whole entire time.
So I said that there are two options. I know that you think that you're doing well because of the chat, like, is super supportive of you. In any other social space, I was talking to you calmly. I don't know you super well, so I'm talking in like a slightly.
Yeah, Mercedes, are you okay with that slur? Are you gonna say it too? I'm just asking. I talked to you for a couple hours on the phone, so I want to know because I feel like I know you a little bit fucking better than what you're doing right now.
Yeah, but.
So that the issue is right.
Yeah. But the thing is about like the left is like we exist in a space where we can disagree with each other and not like tear each other apart. And that's the thing is like Kyla's trying to debate in good faith, but then you got mad that she was debating in good faith.
All I'm trying to explain is that Zico and Sanchez has directed $300,000 back to Soul Strategies. That is a company that she owns without, and that's what the problem is.
So yeah, it gets cut off there. Because the stream is banned. Now, the start of the next part of the stream is actually through tomfoolery. However, tomfoolery, when I was a smaller streamer than him, would attempt to shut me down because I'm quote-unquote bad faith and block me out of any potential opportunities, as well as blacklist me from talking on his stream. So we don't show Tom's content where we can avoid it in any way. So we'll be missing that. We'll be missing that, especially because he might be making reasonable points against these retarded TikTok kids. So no free clout. Sorry, if someone engages that policy against me, that's what I'll do back. That's the way it's gonna go. If there's content where Tom's lolcowing himself, I'll watch that. But I'm certainly not watching you getting easy dunks on fucking lefty TikTokers. Not happening.
Sorry.
Oh yeah, I forgot his name is Steven.
Yeah, his name is Steven. Do you know who uses the R word all the time?
Yeah, I don't. Do you think I give a shit that you say slurs?
That's fair that you don't, but all your friends
I don't
do.
give a shit that he's literally
excuse
autistic.
me,
I don't
Kyla.
care that he uses the R word.
I gave a fuck. I am not too sure.
Well, I'm sorry. I'm sorry,
everyone
Kyla,
cares
but
that
I'm going
I'm
to tell you,
saying
Kyla. Kyla, I
Yeah,
don't even
when
know who
you call
Steven
me
is, pendeja. I don't know who Steven is.
Hold on. That's Destiny.
Steven is
When you
definitely
yell at
his
me,
name.
when you yell at
blazing a notorious.
Okay, I'm about to mute you if you don't let me speak first.
He said,
I don't even know who Steven is.
Are we serious already?
N-word.
Goodbye.
I don't care. I don't care. I've never stated that I've given a shit.
They're coming at me because I went off about the R slur. I don't even know who Steven is. I don't know who Destiny is. I don't know who any of these people are. I'm simply up here and I'm learning about shit. They said that they wanted to have a conversation with me and you.
About what?
I don't know. Mercedes wants you to join them, and they want to come at me because I'm not correcting you.
I would genuinely enjoy Mercedes while she kicks a bucket off a tree.
I mean, if you want to talk about the finances, you guys said you weren't willing to talk to me about that, so it's definitely not about the finances.
And can y'all please get off of y'all's backups?
I would actually personally love to witness that.
Okay, when do they come back?
Glazing the fuck out of Steven.
I don't.
You think he gives a shit about you?
I mean,
You swing from a tree.
I know that's fine, but like, are you a Destiny?
I don't really want to talk.
You would like to talk to me about?
Okay. Well, then,
Mercedes
well,
wants
I'll
to be
invite you. Okay.
What do you want?
Can you hear us?
One at a time. One at a time.
What are you begging for?
Really quick, Tashika, you're kind of hella based. You want to join us?
I'm kind of hella based.
Yeah, you're kind of hella based. Like, are you like a Destiny stan?
I would rather watch you swing from a tree.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Tashika. Tashika. That is based. This TikTok shit gets serious. That's awesome. Let's run that back. Let's hear that again.
Tashika, you're kind of hella based. You want to join us?
I'm kind of hella based.
Yeah, you're kind of hella based. Like, are you like a Destiny stan?
I would rather watch you swing from a tree.
That hits, man. That hits. That hits. Are you a Destiny stan? I would rather watch you swing from a tree.
I know, that's fine, but like, are you a Destiny stan?
A Destiny fan? I'm not a fan of anything.
Stan.
I'm not a fan of anything.
You seem to be supporting what he said, so we kind of thought that was honestly hella based.
I wasn't supporting what he said. I was restating what his arguments were.
Okay, maybe you weren't supporting it, but you weren't like hating on it, so that's kind of based.
My job at that moment was not to give a critique; it was to restate what his arguments were.
How do you feel about Destiny?
I think he's a rather intelligent person. I just think he's like an educated. I don't know why I would.
I know you.
What
you
about
hate me.
habitual
That's okay.
consent?
You can hate me, but like the
I
rest
don't
of us.
hate you. I don't know who you are.
That's fine, but like honestly though, like if you think Destiny is intelligent, I think you should join us.
No, because
this is not Kyla talking here, by the way. This is actually not. I think some people heard it as being Kyla the first time they heard the clip. I think I might have. It's Camp CRASHOUT, the Mercedes person talking here.
You're not intelligent.
Wait, but Steven is the headliner of all of the
Now,
Untucker Couture.
You think he
that might be
gives a shit
erudite. I'm
about
not
you?
sure though. I don't know.
Yeah, that's
yes.
Yeah,
They're both speaking.
I don't see why.
I'm Steven's business partner.
Now that's
for one.
erudite.
That might be important.
I'm sure that's what you call yourself right now, but
No,
I don't.
we own 50-50.
Even though
So
it is the case,
50-50 business partners with Destiny apparently. I thought that ended with Bridges.
Is the case that he's intelligent. I don't believe that you are, so I would never join forces with you.
I mean, that's totally fine. It's just, it's a little bit interesting.
You ain't Steven. You ain't Lil Steve, Kyla. You ain't Lil Steve. You'll never be Lil Steve.
That Gigi came at us for using the slurs.
Oh my gosh.
Hold on. One at a time, guys.
But
Can we please play some sad violin music?
I'm just looking for moral consistency.
No, you're not. You're trying to flip.
I'm not Gigi.
How am I not looking for moral consistency by saying if
Erudite
you
cares about moral
bad,
consistency now?
You should probably be worried about anyone glazing the fuck out of Steven.
I don't even know who Steven
Wait,
is.
Gigi, we're not talking. Gigi, we're not talking about you.
Mercedes.
Wait, hold on, Gigi. Gigi, you don't think. Hold on, Gigi. You don't think Destiny is cool. That's fine, but like Tashika,
I don't even know who that is.
That's exactly. So we're not talking to you. Tashika was the one who said that Destiny was intelligent. So we're trying to talk to Tashika. Like
we only
Gigi,
talk
you're
to Destiny
irrelevant in this
fans
conversation.
here. We only fuck with Destiny fans.
I'm sorry,
here.
but you can't have this conversation. But Tashika's actually having some base takes. So I'm trying to talk to Tashika because
are they drunk? Yes, they are drunk. They are drunk. They were doing shots in the hot tub at one point at the start. So they've had something to drink for sure.
Remember when you were like refused to listen to Tashika, like, and I told you to listen to her, and she's like one of them. Yeah, remember that?
Okay, she's having some base takes.
Well,
so we're
she
trying
always
to talk to her.
has, and it's almost crazy that the only time you listen to her is when you're not.
No one expected Tashika to be like this based, honestly. But like, hold on.
You don't listen to her. I mean, I don't know. I don't want to speak for her.
Wait, no, I actually did.
Allison, aren't you friends with Mercedes? Wasn't Mercedes like literally just telling you that she loves you and values your opinion?
I don't consider her my friend, and I've said that to her many times. You can tell her that too.
Hey, but the texts say otherwise, though.
Yeah, I mean, and you can pull up the text, do whatever you want, and you can show the most recent text where I said I was really disappointed in you and how you're being a fake person.
Wait,
I'm not being. You can do whatever you want.
Are you being a snake right now? I'm not being fake. Like that. Like I even in the hot tub, I was telling everyone in there that I think you're cool and that I love the fuck out of you. But like, obviously, we're gonna disagree on some stuff, and that's fine. But actually, quite literally, though, Tashika had. I'm honestly trying to recruit Tashika because she has some base takes. So, Tashika, can you come back? Because we're trying to talk to you.
I wasn't listening. What happened?
Wait, Tashika, you're kind of based. We're trying to recruit you.
Based in what? I haven't said anything.
You said that Steven was intelligent. That is low-key based.
He is. You don't debate and not have a high level of intelligence or like an understanding of how those types of conversations work.
What if I told you that
his job
Steven
literally requires his intelligence? I wouldn't deny that.
What if I told you that Steven regularly has said that Kyla, or NotSoErudite, is really good at debate and does a really good job?
Okay.
How would you feel about that?
Is he
amazing stuff? Great stuff, Kino. Cinema. Destiny says I'm really smart. So good. She's a caricature of herself at this point. It's so shameful. And this is her after a few drinks. So it's just like, she's just like saying what comes to mind. This is where her head goes. Someone thinks I'm dumb, but they like Destiny. Well, Destiny says I'm smart. Destiny says I'm a really good debater and I'm really smart. Bitch, nobody cares. Show it. Prove it. You can't just demand to be treated as smart because Destiny says you are. You fucking mongoloid.
Is he God? His job literally requires his intelligence. I wouldn't deny that.
What if I told you that Steven regularly has said that Kyla, or NotSoErudite, is really good at debate and does a really good job?
Okay.
How would you feel about that?
Dude, and the TikTok is just laughing in her face as well. In any other social circle, this would be totally normal, actually. In any other social space, this would actually be totally normal, and no one would think this was fucking retarded and embarrassing, actually.
Is he God? I don't... Is he God?
The only reason they're laughing is because they're crazy lefties. They're crazy leftists, and that's the only reason they're laughing at me.
Okay, what? I don't care.
Oh, okay.
Do you think I value...
Dude. Oh, okay.
He God? I don't. Is he God? I don't. Okay, what? I don't care.
Oh, okay.
Okay. I guess you don't care that Destiny is very smart then. I guess you just don't care. Correct? Yeah, correct.
Value his opinion on who is good and who's bad at debate?
Well, it seems like you value his opinion on a number of things, so it would be weird that you would...
When did I say that I value his opinion?
So, you say they're intelligent, that means you have to value their opinion on every topic. If they say someone's smart, you have to take that on board and change your approach to that person because of it.
You respect him as a debater, but you would be like, I don't care who he thinks is good at debate. Duh, forehead.
Yeah, because he could be saying that for any number of reasons. For instance, to keep one of his most loyal and blind as fuck sycophants praising the ground he walks on while he treats them like shit. For instance. That might be a reason he says that.
Oh, okay.
Do you think I value his opinion on who is good and who's bad at debate?
Well, it seems like you value his opinion on a number of things, so it would be weird that you would...
When did I say that I value his opinion?
Why would you respect him as a debater, but you would be like, I don't care who he thinks is good at debate. Duh, forehead.
Pick-me behavior I've ever seen.
Because I don't...
Why are you using
whether or not another person is
why
good
are
at
we
debate
using
based
slurs?
upon what
Hold on,
Steven says.
pause. This is a slurfy space. Why are you using slurs against me?
What?
Somebody called me a pick-me, so why...
Dude. This is a slur-free space. Someone called me a pick-me. Someone call me a pick-me. That's a slur.
Are we using slurs?
Are you fucking serious? Are you?
Because I don't care.
Well, I imagine if I was a boy, you wouldn't call me a pick me. So it's
I genuinely, I'm gonna be so real with you.
Thanks.
Wait, is that for real though?
I genuinely don't care.
So you don't care about slurs?
I genuinely don't.
Yeah, no, that she
then
doesn't.
why did you come on and debate me about slurs?
Because I wasn't debating you on your use of slurs. I was debating you on your logic of what is a slur.
Yeah, I said that slur.
You didn't even get into my logic of slurs because you were debating me about my use of slurs.
I never debated you about your use of slur.
You explicitly did. You said it was bad that I used slurs. I'll just talk over you if you're going to interrupt me. You said I was bad for using slurs.
I never said you were bad for using
in regards to my conversation with Allison, and then you defined
I said it was weird
as something that dehumanizes people and has a history of doing so.
Right,
and then
slurs
you said
are bad.
That using the N-word in the 1910s was totally fine.
A pick-me is a reference to the slave race picking cotton, calling out Erudite's spiritual race is awful.
Aim for the $4, Max. Thank you.
Probably. And also that Mercedes' partner was a monkey. Just so we're clear.
I didn't say Mercedes' partner was a monkey. I said you were.
You did.
You literally did. We have it recorded.
So do I. What do you talk? I said monkeys.
I don't know why you're lying. I think here's the thing. If you're
even if she is a monkey, I would say that she is a monkey. Do you think? Really quickly? Let's just be so for real for a second, right? Do you think a person like me, Tashika, who literally tells people to off themselves, is afraid to tell your black ass partner she's a fucking monkey? Are you serious?
Yo! Oh my god! Calling Nick a monkey? That's insane! Right. Holy fuck. Dude, they got absolutely knocked around on this TikTok fucking live stream. Holy shit. Actually just totally knocked around. Oh my god.
She is a monkey. Do you think?
I think here's the thing. If you're
even if she is a monkey, I would say that she is a monkey. Do you think? Really quickly? Let's just be so for real for a second, right? Do you think a person like me, Tashika, who literally tells people to off themselves, is afraid to tell your black ass partner she's a fucking monkey? Are you serious?
Like it, yeah, you won't.
I don't give a shit. I would call her the N-word to her fucking face. I don't care.
Yeah, it seems like it. It seems like it.
So I don't see why you think I would give a shit.
This is what I'm saying. Tashika's kind of low-key based. Like, if she would just...
Oh, wait. Yeah, which partner is she talking about? Dude, it could be... They've both got black partners. Wait, 1 minute. No, I don't know which one she's talking about. They both had black partners, and they both sound the same.
Okay, dude. Wait, hold on. Before you attack her, you're kind of... Wait, hold on. You're actually...
Just to be clear, though, Mercedes, I don't want a lying, fucking, inconsistent piece of shit part of this event.
I'm too nice. I'm sorry.
Well, Nick is like a octa or quite. I don't know.
A lion.
Yes.
I said I wasn't specifically
just to be clear,
her a monkey.
As we were
I
talking
do think she is one,
15 minutes, the moment that Dom popped up behind me and said, "Come on, girl."
Is it? I thought it was Quad. I'm not sure.
The N-word
I think it's
was
Quad.
used to dehumanize black people. You said,
I agreed with you.
Go to the back. I don't want to talk to you. So to be clear, you were explicitly calling Dom, the only black woman that was on the street at that moment, a monkey, which is obviously dehumanizing.
Do you think I
don't know why you're even beginning to
Why would I
run from
care?
it. Just own it.
Honestly, it's funnier to call Nick a monkey than the other one. It sounds... It's like too racially motivated with the woman. With Nick, because he is like mixed, it is very funny to say shit like monkey.
All of you monkeys.
Be the base queen that you are to keep.
Why do you want
you're
me
telling
to
people to off
specifically
themselves?
call her a
You're so
monkey?
edgy.
Wait, but I think she actually owns it though. So like she does own it.
So you do agree that
I don't understand. I don't understand what this is. If I called all of you a monkey, that implies that I also called.
Why are you
her a
lying?
monkey.
You're lying again. You did not call all of us a monkey. You didn't say monkey until a black woman showed up on
play
screen.
the clip where I literally said the monkeys?
Yeah. Sure. We can play the clip later. I'm sure it'll be all over you.
No, Allison has it now.
The moment a black woman showed up on stream, you called her a monkey.
She's been on stream the entire time.
No, she's not.
I would call her the N-word.
Are you gonna be quiet?
Light skin's a fair game. That's actually facts. Light skins are fair game. That's facts.
I don't know. I'm going to respond. I'm going to respond to Tashika.
Like, I don't know. I don't see why you think I would stop at the word monkey.
Oh,
that's what I'm saying. No.
What other words would you like to use?
I just told you I would call her the fucking N-word to her face. I don't care. I call her.
How do you feel about
Dude.
that, Gigi?
Oh
Hopefully,
my.
Tashika going crazy.
One person cares. I've never cared.
That's fine. I know,
Aaron,
Tashika, I understand.
I just want to know. First time talking to Gigi. I don't even know who this person is.
Hey, Allison, as somebody concerned about slurs, how do you feel about Tashika openly saying that she will call any black person?
Is Allison gonna beat my ass? What?
Maybe. I don't know. I'm just curious what Allison's thinking. Hey, Allison.
Aaron, record this.
To say monkey, that is not a slur. Like,
oh my God.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Why
I mean, in the way you use it can be a slur, but I'm sorry, the way that she was using it, like, I'm playing the clip right now. I wouldn't call someone.
Tashika using her black card for good. That's facts. That's facts.
That, but like,
normalize this. Normalize this.
You don't need to do this.
It's not a slur.
Hold on.
No,
I'm gonna set a boundary right now. I'm gonna set a boundary right now. I will never require you to justify anything that comes out of my fucking mouth. Okay? When a person asks you, "Do you agree with this?" I don't give a shit already. Okay? So none of this is relevant. No one needs to justify what comes out of my mouth but me. I already said I think your partner's a. So I don't care.
Ooh.
If I wanted to call her a monkey, I would call her the fucking N-word. I don't care.
Thank you. Okay, so no, I appreciate. No, I don't think it's okay. Like, I don't think it's okay. But I'm not here to like beat Tashika's ass. You know, Tashika's like, you know, I'm a white woman. It's not my place. That's it. It's not my place to say.
Allison just totally mogged. Well, I'm white. So I can't do anything. I'm white. I can't do anything.
Roll the damn clip.
Yeah, I'm working on it. I'm trying to scrub through it. They keep interrupting me.
Jesus.
Well, yeah, you can't talk. I fucking muted you.
Jesus. They support slurs. I don't
now
know.
They're muting Erudite.
The way in which we deal with these things, there is nothing that I'm going to be able to do to make a person stop using slurs. I think, there's nothing that I'm going to do. I get called slurs all the time. There's nothing I can do about it.
How are people watching the Jubilee video on YouTube? I've seen Aaron and Pisco react to the new Jubilee. And neither of them got struck for it.
So if we all agree that we're going to use slurs and we don't have to apologize for it, then yes.
I've never asked you to apologize
for using the R word.
I don't care.
I don't need anyone to apologize for calling me a pick-me.
We're
all in a safe space here, okay? Allison, you can use all the slurs that you'd like. It seems like you support them. Gigi, you are shackled. You can use all the slurs.
This is so disingenuous.
This is so, yeah, this is not what's happening. I just want to find
you think because I use my own slurs that
black around here channel this kind of energy.
Oh, there's also a donate from Max that didn't get read out. How can you live life without being embarrassed if your name is Tashika? No wonder she feels comfortable calling people monkeys. Only the most shunned in society would act this way. Thank you, Max, for $20.
Now Allison also has to agree.
Well,
because
Allison
she wouldn't do it personally.
as a white girl,
doesn't mean
as an ally, I could never, right?
Well,
so
because she doesn't want to do these things. It doesn't mean that I can't.
You do realize that it is not a. Do you realize it is not a YT person's place to?
You can't make it up, man. You cannot make it up.
Tell anybody in the BLK community what slurs they can and cannot.
Even if it was, it doesn't matter. If it is the case that she doesn't want to use these fucking words.
So my question is, as somebody with a TBI whose father is autistic,
yeah, we know.
Why is it your place to tell?
Oh my god. Everything about it, dude. This is just perfect. This is perfect. As a retarded person myself, as someone with a TBI and an autistic father, as someone from the retarded community, I will not have you telling me who I can call retarded. Yeah, we know. Yeah, we know. Yeah, we know. Dude. Oh my god. She's pulling everything out and Tashika is just effortlessly mogging. It's crazy when you have to pull the, as a retarded person myself. That's like literally bottom of the barrel. We run out of options. You know, eject button, fucking self-destruct, panic. You know, already in full meltdown. What can I do? I'm cornered on the slurs discussion. Well, actually, I'm retarded. And then they go, yeah, we know. It's over. It's totally over. You call it quits. Call it quits. Delete the channel.
Doesn't mean Allison also has to agree.
Well,
because
Allison
she wouldn't do it
as
personally.
a white girl,
Doesn't mean
as an ally, I could never, right?
Well,
so
because she doesn't want to do these things. It doesn't mean that I can't.
You do realize that it is not a. Do you realize it is not a YT person's place to tell anybody in the BLK community what slurs they can and cannot?
Even if it was, it doesn't matter. If it is the case that she doesn't want to use these fucking words,
my question is, as somebody with a TBI whose father is autistic,
yeah, we know.
Is it your place to tell somebody who?
Dude, it's perfect. Literally perfect. As someone with a TBI. And my dad's autistic. Yeah, we know.
Who is neuro with a TBI? My question is, as somebody with a TBI whose father is autistic,
yeah, we know.
Is it your place to tell somebody who is neurodivergent what words I can use to describe my
fucked up?
Oh my God.
Do I need to perform more to convince you guys that I'm?
I don't know what you're arguing. I don't know who has said this to you.
I'm not talking to you, Tashika, because you're based and you like slurs. I'm talking to
I like slurs.
You love slurs.
I already said Kyla, and I'll say it a million fucking times.
That's such a funny way. That's such
I do not support slurs in the
So my
slightest.
question to Allison is, as somebody who I'm neurodivergent, I have a pretty significant brain injury. As a result, I was diagnosed with ADHD and
I have a pretty significant brain injury. Oh my god. I'm trying to, because it's like, there is one aspect where it's like, yeah, some people have brain injuries, they're disabled. But I think it's the same, the issue with Erudite's brain injury is the same issue I have with autistic people who try to like start, talking about, you know, normal people this, or normal people do this, or normal people think this. You're not normal. Like when autistic people start doing that shit and telling you what is and isn't socially acceptable. You know, and that's like really fucking bothersome, because it's like, know your fucking place. Seriously, know your fucking place. Do not start telling me what normal people think when you've got no fucking grasp on it. Don't even begin. Like when that Mama Oko, the octopus VTuber, not even actually a transgender loser, is like, normal people think this. Oh my, normal people. It's like, no, you're severely autistic and a octopus transgender voice changer VTuber. Do not fucking begin telling me what is and isn't normal. Know your place. I think it's the same with Erudite. When she puts so much stock in intelligence and gets so quickly on a high horse and so willing to be condescending, calls people retards all the time. But you have a brain injury. Yeah, keep her off the high horse. Sure enough the first time. Keep her off the high horse. The idea that then you're like, I have a pretty significant brain injury. It is like, yeah, we know, bitch. Yeah, it comes through. Every time you make an argument, it comes through. When you are arguing for fucking 30 minutes about what a whistleblower is, it comes through. We can tell. It comes through in your drip.
So my question to Allison is, as somebody who, I'm neurodivergent, I have a pretty significant brain injury. As a result, I was diagnosed with ADHD and a severe TBI.
And I'm autistic.
My father is also autistic. So I'm very enmeshed in this community.
Guys, my dad's autistic and my
decide
brain
how I
doesn't.
would like to use the slurs used against me.
Well, I mean, I think, like, you're allowed to use the word, but when you use it at someone, like me, and as an insult, I think that's, like, where the problem comes. Because I also, like, I mean, if we want to talk about it, like, I got autism, you know, or ADHD, you know.
So
I
a black person can't say the N-word with a soft A towards a white person when they're frustrated?
I mean, when you say,
I think it's fine, but I think it's also fine if the white person doesn't want to be called the fucking N-word. I think that's fine. I think it has nothing to do with the actual use of the word, but more so the fact that Allison didn't want you to fucking call her the art slur.
I'll just grant you this. I'll just grant you this. So in that moment, should the white person tell the black person, "Hey, don't use slurs around me. I'm not comfortable with it."
Yeah, I think that's fine.
I think that's just their boundary to set.
Please don't use any slurs. Don't call me a pick-me. I'm not comfortable with it.
I think that's fine.
Okay.
I think there are other ways in which people can critique you without simplifying it to you being a pick-me.
I agree.
I think we can start. I think instead we can talk about your TBI and why your eyes look like that.
Who called me a pick-me, by the way?
This is brutal. This is actually just fucked. Holy fuck. Dude, this is actually all-time Erudite content, bro. I didn't see all of this. I literally didn't catch the spot. We just talking about your TBI and why your eyes are so fucked up. Yeah, I don't go this hard. I don't talk like this. Dude, Tashika is crazy. Holy fuck.
I think that's fine.
Okay.
I think there are other ways in which people can critique you without simplifying it to you being a pick-me.
I agree.
I think we can start. I think instead we can talk about your TBI and why your eyes look like that.
Who called me a pick-me, by the way? Was it Gigi or?
I have no idea.
No, sweetheart, you tried to call me a pick-me.
It was me.
No, that's okay. I did not.
Yeah,
call
no,
you a
I am
pick-me, Gigi.
sitting my whitey ass down and listening, okay? Sitting my whitey ass down, listening and learning how to talk shit about NSE. Clearly that's something we can learn from the black community.
Oh my God, Kyla. Okay, whatever you say.
Yeah,
whatever you say. Whatever you say.
A BLK woman is speaking.
Can I take accountability for this? I want to own this.
Be consistent, but I don't think that you're a pick-me by any means.
Please talk to Allison.
Yeah, so I called you a pick-me.
So, Allison, I don't appreciate it when you call me a pick-me. It feels like it's an inherently gendered term, and I think if I was a boy, you wouldn't call me a pick-me.
Okay.
I think that's valid reasoning.
Yeah.
Okay. Great. Thanks, guys.
So I think.
Now what?
No, guys, if we want to go back to the original conversation that we were having, it was between me and Allison about the bookkeeping of Z.
Yeah, I do want to go back to that, really.
Wait, really quick. Can I say something before we start? Hey guys, I think we're finding some middle ground.
No, we're not.
I still want you dead. Anyway.
Dude, these people are so base. Dude, I didn't realize TikTokers went this crazy. No, it's awesome. They're like, there's just like reptile behavior coming from all of these fucking losers. And then they're just telling around with, no, I want you to die. Also, here's a slur to describe your identity. And you've got a brain injury. You're a fucking retarded loser, and your eyes are all fucked up. It's just awesome. It's just so awesome.
I just want everyone to love
Everyone's
each
being
other.
a petty ass asshole.
Stop!
I literally
I'm not being petty.
not wanting to be called a. Okay, I mean,
I think.
Yeah, we might cover the
I
IMS stuff at some point.
This entire thing is not that serious. I feel like the initial conversation you guys had about the bookkeeping was not that serious. I think this entire organization is a fucking failure to begin with after the first...
Well, hold on, well, let me
after the first
now let me take the floor. I want to dig into the finances. This is all I care about. This is all I care about.
I was just trying to close. I was just trying to give one quick statement.
Okay,
Literally,
all I care about is the finances. Everybody else stop. I'm so serious.
I know, you guys, I just to make sure that we're having a safe space. So I've noticed that your chat is regularly calling me a pick-me now, but we've all agreed that that's a slur and that you guys won't use that. Can you guys just moderate your chat in the same way that, like, if I was having the stream and somebody was calling like Tashika the N-word, I would immediately block
All right, I'll try.
I think
I'll try.
If we could get
sorry,
that was helpful.
This rage bait is
Please moderate the chat for me.
Okay, let me try to moderate the chat
platinum
real
rage
quick.
bait.
I'll moderate. Guys, can you please stop calling Kyla a pick me? It is not nice. And
A platinum rage bait.
hurts your feelings because it's intended.
This doesn't make any sense.
Well, we
This
agreed.
translation
Hold on.
doesn't...
It's not that it hurts my feelings. We all agreed it's a slur. Wait, guys,
so
genuinely, please do not capitulate to this. The way in which boundaries work, the way in which boundaries work, the way in which boundaries work, the way in which...
Someone pull up that Losher God clip of him calling some guy every black slur in the book.
Thank you for the $6.90. Thank you. Dude, that... I know the one you mean. The fucking edit of that always gets taken down off of YouTube. The DBZ edit is so good. Where it's, yeah, where Frieza is, like, has fucking Vegeta held by the neck and shit. That shit goes so fucking hard. That shit's crazy.
Boundaries work.
Either we're consistent.
The way in which boundaries work. No, this is consistent. If the white person does not like when the black person uses the N-word, the white person can just leave.
No, just to be clear,
the black person still continues to do so, right? You do not. At the end of the day, you do not have control over another person's speech, but you have control over your own actions. If you don't like that people in this chat are calling you a pick-me after you've already stated that boundary, it is your responsibility to leave the space.
So true.
Well, sure. So I would basically say the same thing for you guys around the R-word.
Yeah, and I left. What are you talking
No, they
about?
didn't. No, they didn't. They started mass reporting the stream.
Oh, too bad.
Hutch is crashing out about Hassan Bad, and Pisco got tired of Hassan Bad, and they're fighting. Can someone verify that? That's coming from CPCA, so I don't trust it. But that could be main content tomorrow. Hutch crashing out about Hassan Bad, and Pisco got tired of it.
They also have the right to do that as well.
No, I'm sorry. You can't just say too bad when they just do other things that you prescribe.
Because it's a fucking app, right? But in like real life, you just leave.
Wait, so Allison, are you going to be moderating on Pick Me or not? Because it seems like...
And also, like, I don't see what mass reporting is.
Yeah. Okay, I'm saying verification.
The entire time. You were gonna get banned.
The crazy thing is that
there hasn't actually been a content drought for the last few days. I've just been incredibly lazy. I'm making a conscious effort. Stop being so fucking lazy at the moment, though. Okay.
And anyway,
I didn't hear anybody get to it.
False. I was being super calm and nice.
But you were still saying the R slur, like
talking to Allison about bookkeeping. And then
it doesn't matter.
That's all I want to talk about. That's really all I want to talk
hold on,
about.
really quickly. Genuinely, that doesn't matter to TikTok TOS.
You want me to be mean?
This doesn't matter to TikTok. I don't care about the context. I don't care about the context. I don't care about the context. The point is that on TikTok TOS, you were going to get banned anyway.
Matter? Is morality
because TikTok TOS doesn't care about like context. Yeah. Right? We know the context. The AI doesn't. It is going to hear. Wait, stop.
Moral arbiter at all?
I'm not referring to a moral arbiter right now. I'm saying that it could be the case that people were not reporting your live. You were just saying a slur over and over and over again, and you will get banned for that. That is what I'm saying.
But you called somebody a monkey.
I don't care. Okay,
so can Allison talk about her finances?
TikTok will ban you for saying the R slur. TikTok is not going to ban you for saying the name of an animal. It does not know context.
I understand that, but I don't care what TikTok thinks about morality. I care about.
I'm not making a moral argument right now. I'm saying that you are going to get banned anyway.
I am making a moral argument. I am making a moral argument with Tashika.
Okay, go ahead.
I am. I think
I'm just making sure you understand.
In fact, Allison and Gigi are making moral arguments. Allison, for example, would not say that slurs are fine as long as it's not TOS. They would say slurs are bad at all times. In fact,
I would guess that you would say the same thing. Tashika, do you think it would be okay for me to say the N-word if I just happened to be on Rumble and wouldn't get TOS'd?
Hey, I think it gives off like a sense that you have some like bad attitudes towards certain people.
Would it be okay morally for me to say the N-word if I wouldn't get TOS'd for it?
Dude.
Is it okay for you to like kill a child if no one's gonna miss them?
Would it be okay? I'm just gonna keep asking you until you answer. Would it be okay?
Wait a minute,
Just Erudite just forcing like debate pedophile forcing the N-word debate. It's just so fucking retarded.
Of some bad what's the word again? I think it was in this of some bad attitudes that you would have towards like black people if you're using it.
You might think that I'm a mean girl, but would it be okay?
No, I'm not saying that you would be a mean girl.
N-word if it
I'm
was
saying
okay with TOS.
What do you mean saying the N-word? What is the context of you saying it?
And calling somebody the N-word with a soft A.
If you call someone the N-word with I don't know what a soft A is, but like if you call someone,
you do know what a soft A is.
I don't know. I am black.
They said my
like
N-word.
I don't know what that is.
What do you mean by soft A? I don't know what that is.
N-word. Would that be okay with you if the platform was okay with it?
Oh my god.
If the platform was okay with it, has nothing to do with whether or not I would be okay with it.
That's why I'm asking you if this is a moral argument or a TOS argument, because before...
No. Okay, so you're not grasping what I was saying.
I said, I'm
saying, regardless... One second, Kyla. We're not going to be able to have a conversation. Kyla,
I care what
you're not grasping.
About morality.
Okay, Kyla, you're not grasping. I'm not making an argument. I am giving you a statement that says that it does not matter what the actual context of the conversation was. I'm saying that you guys were getting violations and getting banned because you kept saying a slur. That is all I'm saying. I'm not making a moral argument. I'm saying that TikTok does not allow you to say that word.
I agree that TikTok TOS doesn't like the words, but what I'm interested in and what I think Allison, you, and Gigi are interested in when you're talking about slurs is the morality.
Allison is interested in talking about the finances, and you won't shut the fuck up. Can Allison please talk about the finances?
Well, hold on.
Actually, no, I'm so sorry. We're not going to hold on.
This is Allison's live, not yours.
We're done talking about the slur thing. Allison wants to talk about finances.
Thank you, Puerto Rican.
That's the reality. Allison's not interested in benefiting the left. Allison doesn't care about slurs.
She wants to talk about finances. Quit unmuting yourself. She's been waiting patiently while you've been going back and forth about these dumbass slurs. Please be quiet. It's literally her live.
Stop talking about the slurs.
Stop talking.
Talk about the finances. I hope you realize.
Hold on. Don't keep muting her because I don't want to, Kyla, are we ready to talk about the finances? Can we move on?
Well, it's a little bit tough because we're in this position.
Oh my god!
Are you serious? Do you actually know anything about Kyla? You have to answer me this. You have 5 seconds to stop talking.
Only Asian person and every person in chat.
Why do we care about slurs?
I think it would be reasonable for
real. Kyla, if you do not know anything about the finances, just tell me right now.
I already told you that if you've reported this to the IRS, that's a great thing to do.
Do you not know anything about the finances?
I already told you that if you've reported
So you lied to me, got me excited for no fucking reason.
No, I told you from the very beginning, Allison, I told you from the very beginning. In fact, we were being super calm, and when we started pointing out that once you go to the IRS, you should probably let it go until they deal with it because you trust the institution. Then you pivoted to say, hey, don't talk to me like I'm a little child. And then I said, do you want me to be mean instead? You said yes. And then I said, you're being kind of R-worded. And then you pivoted.
Oh, no, don't censor it out now. Don't censor it out now. You said you say it every day.
No, Gigi, no, Gigi, stop. Yes, censor. Yes,
sorry.
We're on TikTok.
Sorry. I don't understand. Do you guys want me to listen
No,
to
I just said no. I just corrected her. I literally just corrected it. It's not that deep, Kyla.
I'm gonna go into my corner, Allison. I'm sorry.
You guys want to talk about TOS? Do you guys want to talk about the R word?
Okay, we already corrected it. We already corrected it. We just corrected it.
Move on.
We just corrected it.
Just to be clear, we're good with slurs.
No, I mean,
good with slurs. I don't know what that means. I don't care.
Oh my god. Okay.
So you know nothing about the finances is what I mean. You know nothing about the finances. You know nothing about...
One second. I'm just going to restate my premise. Good with slurs? I don't know what that means. I mean, I don't care
No, I'm not muted. I was just reading something. Sorry, I got distracted for a moment.
People use them.
Let's focus. Let's focus
I can't
up.
Stop them from using it.
Hey,
this is not me.
Why
being
were you mad about me saying the R word?
I wasn't. That's not what I was arguing.
Can Allison please talk about her finances? I'm in my corner.
I don't care that you use the R slur. I don't care. I don't know what experiences you have that would allow for you to use the word. I don't care.
Hold on.
You made the argument about what constitutes. One second. Stop, Kyla. Kyla, stop. What I was arguing.
I'm so sorry.
Was
You're
whether
not actually condescending right now.
1 second.
I don't know. You guys
what I was arguing. Stop. What I was arguing with you was what actually constitutes as a slur, not that you used a slur. I don't care.
Can Allison please use her live to talk about what she wants to talk about? Kyla, can you please answer Allison's questions about the finances?
I mean, or do you work in the finance?
I literally.
Friendly reminder that as you are a liberal, these are your people, Kuihman.
Well, it depends which. Well, yeah, true. The erudite and they aren't my people though. These aren't like I don't even, to be honest, I literally don't even think erudite's like really a liberal. She just like repeats shit she hears Destiny say. She doesn't actually believe any of it. I don't think. It just feels like so empty. It doesn't seem like there's any genuine interest in like individual liberties. I felt that's a key one, really. Is I always think of with liberalism, it's like about the individual liberties. That is like a huge thing. And erudite is like every time I hear her talk about stuff, she seems against individual liberties. Like she was talking about wanting people to not be able to be anonymous online anymore and shit like that. It just says institutions, but like that doesn't necessarily mean you're liberal.
He was.
Okay, so you can explain these to me. This is all I want to know. This is all went back to Soul Strategy. So I want to understand unpaid balance of Florida voter registration, 25K. Travel and event arrangements for tour, 27K. Unpaid balance of Florida voter registration.
You can always join the white nationalist committee. Oh, wait, no, you can't. No, I can. No, you think there's a bar? Are you crazy?
Again, 25K. Travel and event arrangements for tour, 50K.
Have you seen some of these white nationalists?
This is just in the month of May.
You insane?
And so I'm just trying to figure out what is that going to? Because that's just going to one line item. That is Soul Strategies. There's nothing else we can see with that.
Yeah. So if I'm understanding you, just to make sure I'm understanding, you're concerned about the bookkeeping, right?
Yes, very much so.
And you've reported this to the IRS.
Correct.
Okay, so what's the point in having a bunch of people that are not IRS agents talking about it?
Do you not give a fuck about this and care about where your money's going?
This is not my money.
To see if your donations are going to the right shit. Are you fucking serious?
I do care, but it sounds like you've already filed the IRS.
What is this?
Wait, did you file the IRS complaint or did you not?
It's fine.
Okay, I'm assuming you said that you're very data driven, right?
Yes, and it's physically mailed. It has to be physically mailed, so it hasn't gotten there yet.
Nice. So, because Mercedes talked super good about you, to be honest, I trust your IRS.
White girl just wanted to talk finances because the event was held a sports bar with 50 people and a cardboard sign on the front door.
Like the $10 vodka. Yeah, I mean, it makes sense to ask questions about the finances. I just don't know why they're responding. Like, if you can't give good answers, don't respond.
IRS submission. I'm assuming that you did it well.
Yeah, I love Allison.
Did you did it well? Like it's proper and they won't just dismiss it for no reason.
Obviously, I filed a 211.
Okay, perfect. So if these numbers, for example, I don't know much about bookkeeping. I trust you and the IRS to do a really good job of investigating this together.
Dude, this is like a weird fucking parent moment. You guys hear this? Like this tone? Like this is what I'm talking about.
She's basically just telling you she doesn't fucking know anything.
No, I'm explicitly saying that I trust our.
I would care about this. If I was doing something that was supposedly helping people, I would care about this heavily. And maybe it's because I'm data driven, whatever. I do care that my donations are actually going to the right fucking cause and not going back into the pockets. And I want to be clear: 55% of the total donations.
What does data have to? What does data?
I feel like we are beating a dead horse here. Clearly, Allison is saying that she is concerned about where the money is going, and you are clearly one second. You are clearly confident that the money is being used properly. So all you're saying is that we should report it to the IRS. It doesn't matter.
False.
Is that not it?
False. I am not confident in. I'm agnostic. I don't know.
Okay, we can just change it for agnostic. If that's the case, then like there isn't much places this conversation can go if she's confident in her agnosticism.
Yes. Well,
if there's fraud, then there's fraud. If there's not, then there's not. I don't see why we're doing this.
Yeah, well, I can take you back 5 hours. So what I suggested to Allison is
I was there.
This is all I want to make clear to the chat real quick.
Oh, wait, what is this? Is that a post on the H3 subreddit? My wife just left me. She bought me this years ago, though. Don't be sad. Be happy that it happened at all. Cool. Wow.
He's living in
it. Wrong one.
I don't care.
If I could, can I just have
the conversation to go?
Can I just have 20 seconds, if you don't mind? 20 seconds. I just want to look at. I want everybody to look at this list, even though you know nothing about it. That's okay. I just want people to verify this for me. This is what I sent to the IRS, and I want you guys in the chat screenshot this. Verify these businesses exist. APH Consulting, 3% of the funding. Verify. Let's see what else we got.
Here's what I'll do.
Strategies.
I'll put money on it.
$30,000. Stop. Stop talking over me. Keep muting her until I'm done, please.
500.
If anyone ever does this, okay. This was a Kuihman hoodie, and he was holding like a gun or something. This would go hard as fuck. This is my wife just left me. That would go hard as fuck. But unless it was like that this sucks.
Soul Strategies, $300,000. The same business that Z also owns. Sunrise Political Solutions, $6,000. The Color 4 LLC, $6,000. I cannot verify that any of these businesses exist. I cannot verify. I've tried. I looked heavily to see if these businesses exist, and I cannot find them. You can even see Dean and Parker on this list. Obviously, that's in there. This is total funding from the month of May 31st. Okay, we are not seeing any finances from June or July. It's going to be interesting to see. There was no tour during the month of May, which I find quite interesting. Travel reimbursements went to the Color 4 LLC. You can actually verify that it's real. It's a video production company. $6,000 for flight reimbursement. Interesting. So I'm very curious. 6,000 flat. There's no decimals in there, and that's just weird. That's weird as fucking finance. Please verify. Tell me I'm wrong. I don't want to be right. Tell me that I'm wrong and that these businesses exist.
Been involved in this business?
It's the pack that's on Zan Fuck America tour.
Oh, I don't know about the new people, so I wouldn't know. I'm actually just. Will she even know this information?
Yeah, this is the tour.
When we are directly addressed.
Would Kyla even know this information?
She should if she's raising donations. Yeah.
Stop muting me when I.
Wait, no, let her talk. I'm asking her a direct question.
Why are you guys fucking muting me?
Because
you
just keep talking over people. That was me because Allison.
Everyone, just stop. It's okay.
Allison was trying to talk.
I know you're crashing out super hard.
Allison.
Oh my god, the rage bait.
Muting me when I.
Oh my god, the rage bait. Can we please stop rage baiting each other? Okay. Anyway, we're all funny as fuck. It's fine. Anyway, can we? How would you even know about these? If you're just raising money, that doesn't mean that like you know exactly where this money is going and whether or not this money is actually being used correctly. So I'm asking how and why would Kyla know anything about the finances of the business that she's happening to work for, unless she's like a close colleague of Z?
Sure. Can I answer this in 2 ways?
It's just I'm just asking how you know.
Can I answer this in 2 ways?
I don't give a fuck. Go.
Can I answer this in 2 ways?
Go.
Okay, great. So number one, my entire answer to this is that fundamentally, I don't have any evidence at this point that Z is misappropriating funds, and I trust Allison in her submission that the IRS will deal with it. And
I respect that.
If it is the case that Z has misappropriated funds, I trust the IRS to manage that because I believe in our institutions fundamentally. Number two, I said 2.
I didn't even say anything.
Motherfucker. 2. Okay? Number 2. In all of this, I have pointed out to Allison that if she genuinely hopes that she is not correct, the social media campaign against Z, if it is the case that Z is incorrect, seems to me, if Allison is incorrect, seems sus because
did she lose count?
Essentially, we're at this point in time functionally punishing Z for something she has not been found guilty of.
I agree with that. I think that is a valid thing that if we're making this accusation that a person can go to years in jail for, that we do not like. If we can critique Z for her behaviors, whatever. Those are things that are proven that she's done. But like whether or not she's actually committed fraud, we don't actually know that. I think that's a perfectly fine, reasonable ask.
Absolutely.
That was good.
And my argument to Sheikah from the very beginning, you probably weren't there, which is totally okay, because I don't expect you to be like watching our stuff all the time, was essentially to Allison, you should submit the forms that you're concerned about because you probably know more than I do. But until then, stop the social media campaign, because punishing a woman who is potentially innocent would be super awful to do. And on top of that, Allison, my challenge to you would be, I would put $500 on a bet that Z is not committing fraud.
I'm not placing a bet.
So you do not believe that Z is
No,
committing
I just don't have $500 in disposable income, sorry.
5-year one, 5-year one.
Anyway, I think
you don't even have $50 to bet.
I know we all like hate each other.
$50. No, seriously. I like this is the thing.
I'm not doing this.
Put your money where your mouth is.
No,
I don't think this needs to be a big thing.
Think that there is evidence that Z is doing
This is so weird.
fraud. Put $50.
Listen, I'm not even trying to. I posted a video because I'm like, these memos look weird. This is not how you're supposed to report when it comes to punishment. I just want to know what it's going to.
Okay, at the very least, how about this? When we discuss these things in the future, we can simply say that, hey, these things look strange. I'm not saying anything, but these things look strange. I would like that if this is something in which this is simply no. Wait, stop, Kyla, stop. This is how people talk about things, right? In news, when things are unconfirmed, they speak about it in a particular way that makes it so that we're not giving an accusation. If you don't think the platform that you have is not full of mature people who are going to be able to understand that these things have not clearly been substantiated yet, and that there are just certain incongruencies that you're seeing, I think that's fine to point those things out. But I think at the very least, I think it's fine for you to ask Allison to say, hey, I don't actually know these things. These things have not been confirmed. Please do not go and attack this person off of claims that have not been confirmed in a court of law. I think that's fine.
I will react as much or as little as I choose in any moment, okay? I will react as much or as little as I want.
Fine. I don't think Allison has to stop talking about these things. I think the most basic thing that we can expect is that we talk about these things in a reasonable way.
I'm letting a BLK woman speak right now.
No, I don't think that that's unreasonable, but I want to add some intersection here that I think is important. I think just
the bet offer. I mean, yeah, it's a cringe Destinyism. I can only say that's a Destinyism so many hundreds of times. Okay.
asking questions when it comes to Jewish people and money and the way that they talk about it.
What? Wait, what? The anti-Semitism allegations? Oh?
No, I don't think that that's unreasonable, but I want to add some intersection here that I think is important. I think just asking questions when it comes to Jewish people and money and the way that they talk about it. I'm sorry.
You shouldn't just be asking questions about Jewish people and money, okay? You kind of sound like a Nazi right now. Don't you kind of sound like a groiper right now? You're just asking questions about a Jewish woman and her money? Erudite, they're asking whether she filed her FEC forms correctly. Can you either answer the question or stop being like an annoying cunt who's making it worse for Z?
Add some intersection here that I think is important. I think just asking questions when it comes to Jewish people and money and the way that they talk about it.
Listen, Goy. Stop asking questions, Goy.
I'm so sorry. Hold on.
I ran a mile. Oh my god.
That was just really funny. I think absolutely the fuck not. I'm gonna stop you right
so many race
there. I'm gonna stop you.
I'm sorry. I need to hear what the full point is.
So the jacking off kind of argumentation is not good. And Allison specifically has not been posing this as this is something to pay attention to, but an obvious.
Wait. Can you repeat that? What was the thing about the Jewish thing? I'm sorry.
It's the Jewish.
W Tashika. Tashika knows the content. What do you mean by that? When you mention Jewish woman, what do you mean by that? Tell us about that.
Wish thing. Yeah,
I'm
sure.
confused where that came
all of
from.
it. I own all my positions on my chest.
No. I'm just confused where that came from.
JQers just ask questions.
Wow.
All the fucking
Wow. 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 Oh my god. Wow. JQing on main? Really? Oh my god, yeah, she's just like so many malapropisms. Like, I own all my positions on my chest. What the fuck are you saying?
Wait, is he Jewish? Say that?
Allison thinks
wait.
Is legitimately happening.
Is he Jewish?
She can put $50.
Also, did I say this? I want to be very fucking clear. I'm trying to understand what this is because this is a very large amount to go to one
ever
person.
Say anything?
Wait. Everyone, wait a second. Is Z Cohen Sanchez Jewish?
Yes.
Are you saying that when Allison is asking these types of questions about the misappropriation of thousands upon thousands of dollars, that this is feeding into anti-Semitism? I'm just trying to figure out what you're saying.
That's literally what she's saying. That's literally what she's saying.
Cohen Sanchez.
But she's saying no.
What a
so
combo.
What do you mean? Why did you say this?
Can I clarify it? And I won't.
Yeah, please. I was just confused.
What I am saying is that this line of argumentation is the same line of argumentation that JQers or people who are race realists like 1350ers use all the time. They're just asking questions. Every one of us here knows that when people are just asking questions, there are implications tied to those questions. And what I am submitting is in the case of Allison, that she is not just asking questions.
That she has like
Wait, are you saying
that Allison
let me finish my thought.
One second. Are you saying?
I'm not quite done.
Wait a minute.
Just
I'm just trying to make sure we understand. Are you saying that Allison? Real quick, are you saying that Allison has, when she makes these statements?
Do you want me to finish my thought, or do you want to interrupt?
I will. I really do. But wait a minute. Are you saying? Wait a minute. Are you saying? Are you saying that Allison has an anti-Semitic undertone when she says?
So this is totally against. Like, this is such a retarded like you're actually, it's so obvious that everything Erudite does is just like self-serving. Because this sort of behavior does not make anti-Semitism any less common. The moment someone starts questioning you specifically, it's, don't you know they're Jewish? It's just like so self-serving. She's just willing to use any line that she thinks will get her out of a conversation without any damage.
She's just asking questions?
Not at all what I am saying. What I am
that
saying
it feeds into
is
anti-Semitism?
that everyone here can agree that just asking questions people are implying something. Can we agree?
No, I don't agree with you.
People who are jacking off
Hutch is getting graped on Live and Learn. America is being saved one stream at a time. Okay, CBC.
Are implying something, typically.
Wait. What do you think?
This is a destiny argument. All the Glazers in the chat.
I'm asking you a question. What is she implying, and how are you relating it to anti-Semitism? Is it the money?
Yeah, I'll answer this. When she says things like, these businesses don't even exist. Where did this $6,000 go exactly? She's not asking these questions because she isn't sure.
I literally
she just wanted
wait. I need to hear this justification.
Because if she just wanted a legitimate answer, she would submit her IRS claim and just wait on it. What she's actually doing is implying that Z is fraudulent without evidence and without the institution backing her, so that she can shit down Z's throat because she has some sort of bone to pick with Z, because she's mad about a cease and desist. That's what she's doing.
Yeah, that's not true. That's not true. Everything that you just said is bullshit.
I think at the very least,
make an argument.
Hold on, everyone, wait a minute.
Cease and desist.
I'm actually
Hold on.
Oh my
Wait. We have to be serious. We are talking about a felony. Chill, okay? I think if we're looking at both sides here, I don't think Allison has to stop talking about it, but I do understand what you mean when you say that Allison is accusing Z Cohen Sanchez, who is only in some like internet beef, of a federal crime. I understand that, okay? or implying it as you say that she. I haven't seen the videos. I don't really care. I don't use TikTok when I'm not streaming. Okay, so I think at the very least.
Yeah, Pisco's putting Hutch in the ape cage, as far as I understand. Very unfortunate.
At the very least, it's reasonable for you to ask Allison, right? I think we can be respectful here. I think it is reasonable for you to ask Allison, hey, when you do talk about these things, can you please be more clear that you are not accusing this woman of a crime, and that simply there may be some things that you have that are not public and that you may not know, and that you need to make these things clear so that people do not go after Z like vultures, like she's fucking Marie Antoinette and accusing her of crimes that are unproven. Is that what you're saying?
Sure, that would be a great start.
Okay, that's not crazy. That's not okay. I don't. We don't need all this. We don't need all this. I think that is a pretty reasonable ask. I think that's the bare minimum, right? Because
yeah, I've got the stream up on my other monitor. I've got it muted. I've just got it running because I tried to see Hutch freaking out, and I just see Ogre Boy in the chat. Hutch should get his heart rate monitor, bro.
That Allison submits this to the courts, and then it comes back that none of this happened. Z can literally sue her. Okay. I get what you're saying. Yes, you can.
No, not yet though, because like I've only been asking questions. It's all public.
Well,
but no, I'm talking about we cannot lie. One second. I just want to say this really quickly. We cannot lie that there has not been severe public backlash towards Z from thousands upon thousands of people, and I think that it can be. I don't know. It will be it will be a difficult thing to prove, but I don't know if we would have money. You know what I mean? It's about like whether or not you have money to even continue the court case at all, right? And I'm sure that Z has more money, you know what I mean, as a business owner. But what I am saying is that like, if it is the case that we understand that Z has experienced a lot of harassment on the internet, and then you have said this on top of it, I don't see a reality where she wouldn't hold you liable for that. I see how that would work, even if she's unable to prove it in a court of law. I don't think the average person would be able to survive the court costs. You just wouldn't, right? So I think it is perfectly fine for you to be like more. I haven't seen the videos. I don't watch it. But I think it's fine that if the people around her are saying that these things are implying something a little bit more dangerous that can hold both Z and you liable, that we should change our rhetoric when we're talking about it. I think that's not insane.
I totally agree. I actually 100% agree. And...
Hey, to be clear, I started the very beginning of this conversation really calm and trying to talk.
What are we yelling about?
Wait a minute, second one is a gooning to Pisco on mute. This guy is sick.
For 30 fucking minutes.
We were yelling about the fact all of this started because Allison said, when I was suggesting most of the things you just said, she said, stop talking to me like I'm a little kid because I was trying.
Yeah, but then you called her the fucking arsler. Let's be so for real. Anyway, I think both of these things can be true.
On. Do not rewrite history. I watched
it happen.
It's not the wire taken down.
Right there. I was talking like this the entire time. I did not call her the arsler the entire time as a result of Mercedes being funny.
You said that she was being kind of
7 minutes.
Hold on. She said, stop talking to me like I'm a little child while
I am running out of attention for this right now.